our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. Yeah, yeah, forever stay. GTX. In the shadows, where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene. We breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backpacking in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. the underground, hustle to the top of the charts. We grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground, hustle to the top of the charts. We grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertain, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Big back and management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we
Hey, what's up? Good evening, everyone. Okay, good evening, everyone. Check. We're checking it right now. We are definitely checking and making sure that everyone is working. Thank you so much for all of your patience and understanding. But right now, we are definitely starting the grand finals of GTX back and Legends Collide with 100,000 prize pools. You can see right here the team who's definitely playing right now, and the POV that doesn't have any action. Why? Because this is something different. We are still applying the same rule, and here we go. One player got knocked down, easy. DA got knocked down on the ground. Coming out from APOC, Hype is also having some action. Squadron Last Sharky is also appearing in our killer feed. So let's see how wild the battle is. We will have a 5-round grand finals for tonight's battle, ORV gameplay. HRA Homura on this one. Yume with the nade. Let's see if that's going to be effective. But we are also seeing in front of Yume, we have the Team A, which is Immortals Esports. So far, so good from the map. Looking at it, 3 teams that we have inside of the circle and a lot of teams outside of the circle yet. But we are seeing Terror. Definitely doesn't have any fear, but that's going to be a complete kill already. Just like that, with a high ground vantage point. Zach is the next target. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if this is going to be crazy. I think this is going to be a good progress because I'm hearing a bit of in-game sound, which is really perfect. So you can also check if we have a great audio as well. Shout out to our 97 million viewers that who are definitely watching right now, and for all of the viewers that we have, thank you so much for your support. Here we go. Remy is also right here. So far, so good. I don't see any access from Remy, and checking out GTX Risky from reading it right. Risky's not taking any risk at all. But Denver from Imperial Esports, at your back. That's crazy. He's not being aware from that flank. It really works. And another one right here, Jaeger. High ground, looking for a better opportunity because right now they're on foot, moving as one at the very top of this rocky mountain. In front of them, that's going to be Monarchy. Imperial really trying to be ready for the battle. Leap and Bound. No, this is the Leap main team. That's gonna be Poppy Dawn right here in a Sanitarium. Definitely got the advantage and rocking up the first blood. And here we go. Carl getting another kill confirmed. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be perfect for them. A good start so far from Leap main team. That's gonna be 2 kills in total right now. Check. All right. HRA Humura King, trying to be a king, finding some good intel, connecting a few shots with the wild card being activated. Remy is on the ground. 5 kills in total from HRA Humura. Still on the hill, still got a good angle, and definitely taking the advantage of the position. Hasbu still being alive, not creating a lot of noises, as you can see right here. That's the best thing that he can do for now. He's the only player. Yume still being alive, taking the advantage of the KRM, and no pistol because Rinka just came back to the same location and really trying to do quick and getting some juices right now from this hill. Another one, Blockfire. Luki once again, as we remember, Luki trying to be active and definitely doing his best last night, and right now he's about to prove that, hey, I'm still here. I got some skills that I can use right here and definitely kill a lot of players right now from the PAS. I'm red. So trying to rotate after getting some good information that he's definitely sharing right now on his team alone, but that's going to be too close, and they just really need to be careful right here. They don't have any options. They just need to be aware from the damages that they're getting outside of the zone. But so far, we don't see any action because you just really need to be careful. You just really need to make sure that this position would be giving you much advantage in winning a gunfight. With the SMRS, that info being relayed already from the PAS, but you got to be aware from your surroundings, because if not, you might be killed easily at your back. Good rotation so far. EXO still alive right here. The only player, Kai, as Supremo, trying to be supreme on the roof. But so far, there's no any target. With the use of that, Snowy trying to adjust the position, trying to be closer from the circle. Can you imagine? This is only the first circle, 19 teams with 63 soldiers that we still have remaining right now, with the rally car helping them out to be inside of the zone to avoid any further damages. So far, we still have we are playing 8 minutes already on the first round. And 18 teams that we are seeing, and 60 soldiers on boots. Monarch Jaeger still not showing any aggression at all, but looking at the position, he has a better one. APOC Asru getting some juices, trying to think of the wild card if he's going to take it. There we go. After reading the use of that wild card, he decided not to take it. Hasbro once again from Immortals Esports. This is going to be the action that we are talking about, and here we go with the flashes of that cluster grenade and being out. Kurama saying goodbye. Imzone for that kill. Bad Burn is about to get another one. Here we go. That's going to be Potion Ivy, who happens to have a better performances, and Imzone with the help of the wild card, getting that confirmed kill. And one player, which is the goal, will be coming back to the same location. They got 5 kills in total. That's a good start right off the bat from Leap and Bound. And Brother Esports, on the other hand, that's going to be Kai, taking the advantage of the supply boxes, getting some juices from that location. Great job. 4 kills in total. Complete squad. And looking at the map, they don't have anyone. There's no opponents at all. Perfect location so far. They can definitely do some reset, regroup. Immortals Esports, Hasbro, still trying to find a ways on how to do some flank, lurking around, and still trying to get a win in terms of position and surprise the players of APOC. Here we go. That's the one that we are talking about right now. There's a flag, just like that. High ground advantage, knocking him out. Too unfortunate. Can you imagine? He spent some time inside of the football field and yet not able to think, not able to hear the footsteps of APOC. That's why he said goodbye. And here we go. That's going to be the lurk. That's going to be the flank. Will it work or not? That's something that we need to find out. 3 kills in total. Immortals Esports. And just like that, try to connect. Oh, that's going to be a good formation with a 2v1 situation. APOC still being alive, but with a cluster grenade. Hasbull will be saying goodbye after spending a lot of time outside of the zone. Finally, APOC able to work it out with the 2 kills and still inside of the football field, and that's gonna be a long battle. Checking out lead main team once again, Papi Don, seeing the players of Cuadro Alas on the hill. Let's see how it goes. Good rotation so far. They got 2 kills, but we're definitely on the mid part of the second zone. Looking at the map right here, 11 minutes that we are playing already, so in no time, all of the players will be forced to be close to each other. As you can see from Team C, they're closer from Team X. And checking out other teams, also Team A sharing the same location, so this is going to be interesting. We might be seeing any war zone in no time, but so far from the lead main team, oh no, this is leaping down with 8 kills in total. They got the hill, they got the vantage point. That's one of their advantages right now, to do some gatekeep if someone is still outside of the circle. Here we go, bad burn. Who's this? Jan, wag ka na lang manood if you want. Alright, thank you so much though. Wag ka na lang manood, brother. That's gonna be the best thing that you can do. Maganda mong gawin, brother. Jan, wag ka nang manood. Just like that. Rigid, stellar. My clan. Without any bias at all. Rigid Esports. Well, it's part of, you know, the one that we're doing from BR community. Lagi tayo may mga haters in terms of mga ganitong event. Kahit tayo yung nagpapa-event, marami pa rin silang sinasabi. Saka, kaya nga yung mga haters na yan, umalis na lang kayo dito. Umalis na lang kayo, wag na kayo manood. Gusto nyo ba ng Tagalog? Tatawanan nyo lang ako pag Tagalog ako kasi I haven't practiced Tagalog casting. O, di siguro kayo nanonood ng mga casting ng MP. Kaya tayo nakukuha ni Garena kasi nag-i-English tayo. It's part of my job, it's part of my skills. The reason why I'm speaking in English. If you want me to speak Tagalog, sasabihin nyo na lang, tatanga-tanga to. Right? Kasi hindi ako nagpa-practice. True enough, hindi ako nagpa-practice. Pero I can give you my best. Para lang mag-stay kayo. Looking at it, mga tropa nating Unbothered Esports, nag-aabang lang sila dito. In front of them, my clan, Rigid Esports. Ito na ang bakbak. Ayan na, nagutal na tayo. Bakbak na nakikita natin. Kai, still trying to survive, but looking at it, 3 players are meeting already. And Leap, once again from the main team with 2 kills in total. 1 player will be coming back into the battlefield, and 2 unfortunate because Papi Don and Carl is still in a lobby. We're still seeing Team V on the left corner. Checking out Team K as well. Team I still having a police squad. That's a get intel. Connected a few shots coming out from Zach. Is that going to be a kill confirmed? Yep. True enough. Another one right here. HRA trying to connect a few shots. Getting some intel. That's really good. Paes is also passing through on that row. But that's going to be crazy from Team V. Paes Paulo is out there with the use of that. So he'll be trying to close out the gap, as you can see right here. Trying to get closer from his opponents, trying to look for a better angle. Imperial Denver saying goodbye already. Light still being alive from APOC. Oh my god, that's a boxing match that we are seeing right now from the football field. And that's going to be a long battle that we will be seeing. It might be from the very start of the game until the very end of this match. If they're going to stay really inside of that football field. Here we go, Kai. Trying to connect a few shots. Two players. You gotta be careful. Nowhere to go. Oh my god, knocked out. That's the one that I'm talking about. Lepes is really able to help out a team, and because of that one, they managed to annihilate the team with 5 kills in total. Carl still taking the advantage. That's a perfect job coming out from lead main team. Rotating right now, that's the best thing that they can do. They're still outside of the zone, getting some damages. Still have 15 teams to go, 47 soldiers on boots, finding, looking, scouting, making sure that no one is in front of them. But checking out Rigid Esports, Slash is out there with the ESMRS, trying to create some huge damage with a great combo of that AK-117. So here we go, trying to put some nade in, trying to put some cloud of smoke in front of them as well, just to create some diversion. Here we go, that's the one that we are talking about. Slash with the flank, trying to connect. Let's see if that's going to be effective. So far so good on the hill. That's going to be Sekre trying to connect from the long range right here, cracking out at this with the support of his team and that roof. Let's see if that's going to be effective. And just like that, Sam saying goodbye. That's a crazy formation from Rigid Esports, unbothered, targeting the players of Rigid with a complete squad right now at the edge of this circle. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the perfect position? No escape. Delubio still trying to do some damages. Remy saying goodbye. Great vantage point that we are still seeing. GTX seeing the players of Rigid Esports. It's going to be a complete squad. You got to be careful though. You got to have a better defense, because if not, that's going to be an easy kill from Rigid Esports. Also trying to look out your 6, because if not, you might be surprised and you won't be able to react. Immortals Esports, the only player alive inside of that tower. Oh, Apoc has ruled, doing the same gameplay, getting the taste of his own gameplay from Rigid Esports. Just like that. Oh, use damage. Boy, long range cracking out of this, but what's going to be your focus target? That's a complete squad. 4 players right there outside of the zone. 2 dangerous, not able to get inside. That's really a perfect gatekeep from Rigid Esports. Hasbu still inside of that tower, seeing all of the players getting closer to him. So he's trying to be ready. Slash trying to find a ways on how to get inside of the zone. Finding, looking, scouting once again with the use of that scope. And that's a range gameplay coming out from Sekre, and it really works. In fact, they're rocking up 16 kills in total right now. One of the most teams that got some skills. I mean, a total of kills, but they're really on rank 1 right now in terms of number of kills. But seeing the player right here from Immortals Esports inside of the tower, I'm not sure if the whole squad will be targeting Immortal Esports inside of that tower, and that's it. And that's one that I'm talking about. Hasbu getting that flank going because Slash is on the ground. Nasty fighting against HRA. Here we go. Virus with the help, and Slash will be back on his feet. That's going to be insane. Terror also fighting against Blackfire and Luki. This is going to be interesting. We only have 5 teams to go with 21 soldiers on boots on the hill, trying to connect some few shots. Blackfire still in front of them. Let's see if this is going to be Rigid Esports or Blackfire. This is going to be a good match on this hill. Greed trying to be greedy, trying to sneak in, and true enough, because Sekre being knocked down on the ground. Viro's trying to help out. Nasty in front of him, getting that kill point. Here we go with a 2v1 situation, cracking out at Vez and trying to find a perfect opportunity. Rotating right here. That's going to be hard. That's going to be insane. 3 teams to go. Stellar getting that kill point. Nasty saying goodbye. 2 players remaining. 20 kills in total. 14 soldiers on boost. Can you imagine? 3 teams? Oh, I think this is going to be not updated. I'm reading out 2 teams to go. All right. Here we go. Stellar. Let's see how he goes going outside of the zone. Finding some good chance, but Green not able to make it. Not really giving out that kill point for the Rigid Esports. That's an easy win. That's an easy kill from Rigid Esports. Congratulations. That's going to be the first round of Legends Collide. 100,000 prize pool. Getting a W at the end. Rigid Esports with the phenomenal performances tonight in MVP MVP, as you can see right here, with a total of 7 kills from Stellar. All right, there we go. With that being said, with the great performances from Rigid Esports, we're going to have a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX entertain, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw.
And we are back to the game, and this is going to be the same setup that I had last night. If you remember, if you watched the battle last night, this is going to be the same setup, working from home setup, using my headset, using my laptop. And so it only means that we just realized, me and our director realized that I don't need to really ignore some of the invites that I'm getting. Because I keep on saying no each time that they're inviting me, that, hey, can you shoutcast this or tonight, whatever. And if I'm not at home, I keep on saying no. But this time, this is going to be the great opportunity, because we were able to realize that it really works, right? It really works. So maybe I'm just going to save some money to get a better headset with a good sounding mic. But looking at it, that's going to be the teams, and we are showing you the scores. Oh my God. My clan, Rigid Esports, with 100 total of points, and followed by APOC with 75, and HRA Himura with 70, and Blackfire with the 65 total of points. That's going to be a good start from the top 4 teams that we have from the leaderboard, and followed by Leap and Bound with the same scores of 40. And who's not able to join the first round, but it is what it is, because at the end of the day, you gotta be committed with the tournament. And speaking of being committed, we are done in playing isolated map, being committed, joining to the first round. And we're going to move on right here to the blackout map. I really love the animation from Mission Control. Thank you so much, Daddy Mon, for this one. I feel like I'm shoutcasting the MP of Garena. Blackout on round 2, and definitely we know for a fact that we're going to go back to isolated, because we only have 2 maps on BR. So it depends on the choices of the teams as well. Majority of the teams definitely getting used to playing to 2 maps already, like isolated, blackout, and going back to isolated. So it's going to be normal, unless we're gonna have a new map on BR. That's gonna be interesting. But so far so good. We have only isolated blackout map, and this is it once again. The teams who manage the grand finals. Here we go, talking about the point system once again. 1 kill is equal to 5 points. That's why and you will have some understanding why we are seeing a lot of teams not being aggressive. They just want to make sure that they can get a kill. That's it, right? And all classes allowed, no burst, shotgun, no ballistic weapon, no jackal and hoverbike, no rage quitting, no using smurf accounts, no cheats and hacks, no to any form of trash talks, no emulator, no execution, no spamming of execution, no streamer mode, no team up, 300 account level required, 10 legendary series in BR, and definitely the prize pool distribution that we have from 100,000 prize pool. The champion will be getting 40,000. First place will be getting 25,000. Second placer will be getting 15,000. Third placer will be getting 10. 5 for fourth, 3 for fifth, and the MVP will be getting 2,000 pesos. There you go. That's how it is. That's the crazy tournament that we have. That's your Legends Collide. My name is Super Clyde, and I am your host tonight. And sa mga nagre-request na magtagalog, pwede na kayong manood or wag na kayong manood muna. Or pwede nyo akong i-mute. Ganun lang yan. Look, you got it. And from the mission control, he's definitely doing his best right now to show my face on this part because there's a lot of things that we did before this one. Schedules. We have a lot of great challenges just for us to proceed on this finals. And speaking of the finals, we are definitely starting our round 2 in no time because I am seeing the highlights right here of the round 1 isolated map. And it's going to be a really great start. Leap and Bound, we saw Leap and Bound having a great performances with the help of M-Zone, Eagle Eye. Sa mga fans ni M-Zone, kitang-kita naman natin kung paano siya nag-perform, and definitely kung mapanood yung mga highlights in Ridley Sports, kahit plan ko sila, I have no bias at all, pero pwede natin sabihin live bias satellite. Ridley Sports being the rank 1 sa ating leaderboards ngayong gabi. So, they got 100 points, alright, on round 1. So, let's see kung magiging consistent ba sila moving on to round 2 or mag-iiba ang ranking natin. And we still have 40 seconds to play in before the blackout map. That's really, I love it. I love it with the map of Philippines out there. So there's a new added map in the blackout map. As you can see, we all know the blackout map. Sobrang laking map niyan. Tapos nadagdag mo pa yung mapa ng Pilipinas. Sobrang laki ng battlefield na meron tayo ngayong gabi sa round 2. Ganun kalupit ang ating tournament for the Legends Collab with 100,000 prize pool. Thank you so much for adding some humor from our director, Mission Control, Daddy Mon Tourna Boss. Thank you so much for GTX for sponsoring this tournament, and for the admins. I really appreciate all of your hard work, making sure that every team is ready and they got the required settings and setup in order for us to start and have them part of this grand finals. Ganun kahigpit ang ating mga admins. And looking at it, players right now, teams dropping off already from the map, and definitely I am expecting construction side will be heavy. I might be seeing Leap and Bound or Leap main team in construction side, or might be 4Kings if they manage to have some available time on round 2, joining the round 2. Who knows? I don't know, but let's see, because we know for a fact that construction side is the turf of the Leap main team, and Pyrenees Sports on the other hand is the one that I'm seeing, and this one that I'm talking about, Leap main team, is in the construction side. But I'm seeing a great battle. Apoc once again showing great light from light. 2 kills right away, right off the bat. That's crazy start from the Apoc. Really committed in getting a lot of kills for tonight's battle, making sure that they can be on top after we end this tournament because of the prize pool. That's a huge prize pool that we have. That's gonna be a close 1-2v1 situation. You won't be able to survive from the setup of APOC. Great job rotating right now, taking the advantage of all of the supply boxes. Great job from APOC and looking at it. The Immortal Esports Renka also staying in the used warehouse, the twin warehouses. But let's see, that's going to be another hot drop that we have from the blackout map. Not creating a lot of noises. That's going to be Empyrean. Shine on the hill on foot right here for the support. But let's see how it goes from Team QU, GTX, Rescue Team Royal Lack is also right there, also rotating. Hearing the rally car getting inside, that's going to be the one that I am expecting from all of the teams if they're changing their location from point A to point B, because alam naman natin, nakakatamad tumakbo. Napakalayo kung gusto mo pumunta sa next location. So we are expecting a lot of vehicles right now, but you got to be ready and be aware because one player from your opponent will be having an FSJ or SMRS. So let's see how it goes. It's gonna be insane. HG, Team J, Empyrean, not making some noises. It's gonna be wild. Here we go. Oh, wall bang! Creating some noises right away, and this could be the flank. Will it work? Will it work? HG Great is on the ground. Sentinel for another kill. Penetrating the Maze Mansion. Alad getting away, getting inside of that huge mansion. You see how it goes. If this is gonna be it, if this is gonna be Team R or Team J. Denver still looking. No intel available. 21 teams still being alive and 81 soldiers on boots with the zip line from Remy. Empyrean Esports leaping M Zone using his Eagle Eye. Sa lahat ng fans ng M Zone, alam naman natin gano'ng kalapit yan. Eagle Eye. So M Zone, grinding a lot, spending a lot of times practicing, playing this game. So let's see how good he is. The impact that he has from the team leap and bound with the use of that SMRS with a great vantage point. Mummy is also right here from Quadro Alas APOC rotating Moy. So far so good. They're not sharing any location at all. Astru with the ATV going on to the hill. Complete squad from APOC and Leap. I don't see any action. He's just really trying to chill out. That's the best thing that he can do. But meanwhile, APOC going on to the hill right now. Seeing the players of Hype. Here we go. Is this going to be a Hype thing? Or APOC trying to connect some few shots but decided to back away? Maybe that's the perfect decision that he can do just to make sure. Poison Ivy definitely having some challenges right now. Juju, oh, Juju got knocked out on the ground. Sacred as well. That's crazy. Veroni from Jack fighting against Blackfire Red. Let's see. This time from Leap. Dugo still rotating, finding some good intel. Checking out Empyrean. Venice getting the up out of the team. That's going to be Immortal Esports, and just like that, Renka getting that kill point. 4 kills in total right now. We're just still on the mid part of the first zone right here. 5 minutes that we are already playing from the second round blackout map. As you can see, we still have 21 teams to go with 81 soldiers on boot so far. Leave Void able to get a knockdown kit. Cutie Aka will be saying goodbye in no time if there's no support from his team. Cracking out at this right away. Here we go, taking the advantage of that rally car, getting close, and Batas gonna be the support. That's only a diversion, and just like that, Void being baited by the Team M to go for the long range, and there we go. They're doing the same thing, same diversion, same strategy. But GTX getting away. They know already that someone from this location out of range, they can be knocked down by the sniper and throwing up, because we are seeing 2 players definitely crawling. Same with Void. That's gonna be a good strategies that we are seeing right now from the Leap and Bound Immortal Esports on this Hell Rally Car gameplay so far from Hasboo and Glue. 4 kills in total. Yep, this is the grand finals, Marlon. Shout out to all of the viewers that we have for tonight's battle. Really appreciate you all. Don't forget to spam hearts, spam likes. Please share the live. Void still trying to fight GTX, Lock, Sharky on the hill, Quadro Alas. 2 players that we are seeing on this hill. No engagement at all. Mummy still out there, doesn't have any kill, but they got a good 1 kill confirmed from their bag. 21 teams still. Complete squad from Leap. Here we go. I think that's going to be the main team. Poppy Dawn that we are seeing driving around on this hill. Jaeger from Monarch. Sam is also out here, but this is going to be dangerous. Something that you need to be aware of. That's going to be an open field. It's going to be hard for you to find a good defense. So you got to be aware, checking out all of the surroundings and making sure no one will be able to get a flank successfully or getting some damages from the range. Leap Unbound Angel once again from the long range, and here we go, trying to destroy, looking for an explosion of that rally car. Can he make it? Can he get it? Oh, misses that chance, but still got the opportunity to grab the dog tag with a wild card being activated coming out from Void. They got a good start as well, 9 kills in total. We're about to end the first zone, moving on to a different point of view. Void and Zach still roaming around, rotating, but outside of the zone, there's going to be Void, but they know already the damages that they're getting staying outside of the circle. Loki from Blackfire, one of the best teams that we have on the list as well. Blackfire with 6 kills in total, 20 teams to go with 77 soldiers on boots, rotating muscle car, a lot of noises. It only means that the opponents close to them, they know already on how to attack, but let's see how it goes. HRA team out, still open area at the edge of this zone that we are seeing on the snowy hill. So let's see what's going to be the next plan. But so far, they can definitely survive longer. They're just making sure that they got all of the resources, but you know, going on to the hill, checking every location, staying at the edge. Maybe that's one of the strategies that they're doing right now. But Pies Polo on the ground, just like that, from the killer feed. Glue is also on the ground. A lot of actions going on right now appearing on our killer feed. By Supremo and Zed are all on the ground, just like that. Immortals Esports able to grab the win right now. Crawling trade happening already, but Blue will be coming back on his feet in no time. But seeing the players of Paes, that's going to be a kill confirmed. Supremo saying goodbye. 1 player only remaining from Paes, and just like that, Rinka still trying to somehow put some cloud of smoke right now so that they can definitely do some reset and find some ample of time. This one that I'm talking about earlier, going on to the second zone, expecting all of the teams, or the majority of the teams, will be getting their own loadout. So it's going to be risky to get closer from the Arsenal, and that's the one that we saw. That's why Pa is being killed already by Immortals Esports, but not completely annihilated, because we're still seeing 1 player able to survive. And Rigid Esports right here, that's going to be Team Phoenix of Rigid Esports. EZR on the other hand, Florante. Oh, kailangan mag-Tagalog dito kay Florante. RM from EZR, Team Y. What's up? What's gonna be the plan? 1 kill only, 18 kills to go. 18 teams to go with 66 soldiers on boots. He got a high ground, he got a vantage point, but there's no target. He's definitely having a lot of discipline right now on that position. How long? That's gonna be the question. Seeing the other opponents inside of that mansion, EZR still finding a good opportunity for them to take the advantage of their position post. What a battle, not able to react out there. Sadnu being happy to knock out Alad. Sadnu doing some reset. Here we go. In front of them, that's going to be Team Hype. HRA once again on field. Trying to run away, still complete squad looking for a perfect wild card that they can definitely use as one of the perks that they can have fighting against. Still close to the huge and maze mansion. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Can he connect some few shots? That's going to be a good opportunity for him. It might be a lot of kills, but not really connecting at all. Oh my god, loses some chances right there. Zach, you need to connect. That's a third party that he's definitely doing right now, but he's definitely getting some challenges because of the maze in front of his opponents. Easy da. Doing some reset, coming back to the battlefield. That's going to be Kimmy. Still, at the maze, Zach on the hill. taking the advantage, looking at it. We are about to end the second zone right now. 3 kills in total from HRA, 16 teams to go with 56 soldiers on boots, complete squad from Rigid Esports right now. From Team W right here. Get intel, but no chance at all to connect. Here we go. He's definitely doing his best to connect a few shots, and that's gonna be interesting. Still no avail, but 3 kills in total. That's really a good one. 15 points, 15 total points from HRA. Psyche, 3 total of kills as a team. The 15 total confirmed points already. From Rigid Esports of Team W, lead Dawn. That's the main team on the hill. So let's see how crazy good they are right now on that hill. HRA still finding a good info. No avail. Checking out on the other view. Unbothered Kai. Here we go. Knocked that right away because of that snipe. Zach doing his best to reposition himself. Kai still on the run. Adjusting. Trying to find a good opportunity. Rigid Esports in front of him. You gotta be careful, Kai. That's gonna be a complete squad. That's gonna be a complete squad. Oh my god. Let's see if Rigid Esports being aware right now from the position of Kai. Seeing the players. This could be interesting in Empyrean. Here we go. Denver got a complete squad attacking. Knocking down Astro. Just like that. Leap main team. Dawn able to knock down one of the players, and here we go. Close quarter battle. Sadnu for the help. Sadnu for the support. Oh my god. He's the one being knocked out on the ground. That's really a great performance from Luki. What a great reaction. Still bringing his A game, using his skills right here. Great job from Blockfire. One of the forces to reckon with. I keep on saying this one because they got a pro caliber skills and they're freaking good. They're moving differently from the other teams. So let's see how are they going to bring out that skills. Thank you so much, Mission Control, for showing the camera of their gadgets right now. Thank you so much, Mission Control. That's really assurance from coming from the admin teams that they are really watching all of the gadgets being used, making sure that there's no miracle that they're doing, magic that they're doing just to get a win. Close quarter, tight space, nowhere to go. 2v1 situation, lead unbound, getting another kill. 12 kills in total. That's crazy, insane. Thank you so much once again. We are seeing the faces of Rigid Esports. But looking at it, Blue taking the advantage. 5 kills in total right now. 19 to go. Is that really it? We still have 9 teams remaining. 29 soldiers. That's insane. We're about to end up round to block them out with the cloud of smoke being thrown right now just to make sure that they got a great cover because HRA is getting closer on the hill. Let's see if that's going to be interesting. Let's see if that's going to be their decision. But getting a lot of damage is King. Really need to adjust. Really need to use that cover so that he can definitely do some resets. And finally, King able to do some reset. Perfect throw. Nade is out from Easy Dot, but not able to create some huge damage. They are definitely doing some gatekeep gameplay right now. How effectively that gatekeep gameplay, that is something that we need to find out. Leap main team, if I'm not mistaken, fighting against Blackfire, Nasty C, also winning the position. EZRRM doing some reset but getting some damages right now outside of the zone. They still need to get more kill points because right now I'm only seeing 1 from their back. Here we go, Luki trying to adjust under the bridge, trying to make sure that he got a good angle before he attack, and definitely winning the position, closing out the gap. Leap Void is also out here. That's your Leap and down with 14 kills in total. Great vantage point that they can definitely use and get a kill easily using that sniper or SMRS from the end zone. Luki with a rally car getting closer right now, and here we go. Dawn is also out here. Let's see how good Dawn is and getting a kill, helping out the team, carrying out from the top ranking in the leaderboard. But so far, that's a good view that we can give you from Mission Control. Kitty is about to take out the nade. In front of Kitty would be Rigid Esports Team W. That's her Team Phoenix right there. Great position from Nasty C. Here we go. Let's see how clever he is. That's going to be something that we need to find out right now. How good he is after getting that intel that he can definitely share for the team. How are they going to react? How are they going to shed his eyes right here and getting kills and winning the position from Leap main team? Dawn is the only player that I'm seeing inside of that little house. HRA is getting closer right now. Blackfire is still having a complete squad on top. That's going to be interesting. Terror definitely got some good ideas right now that someone is out there because of the gunshots that we are hearing coming out from APOC fighting against Blackfire. Is this going to be Blackfire or APOC? Squad versus squad on the hill. Let's see who will grab the win at the end. 6 kills, 19 kills in total from Blackfire. Definitely on fire. On the left corner, that's going to be a different team. On the right and on front, that's your APOC right there. Nasty C getting ready with the attack of the SMRS. Let's see how effective it is, how significant it is in winning the battle. Here we go. You got to be crazy good. Leap and bound. Getting closer right now from the APOC. Let's see if the third party coming out from Nasty C will be enough and get another kill point. And here we go. M zone outside of the zone. Getting some damages right here. Using and getting ready of the SMRS. Can he connect? This time he knows what he the target from this hill. And that's not on the damn Blackfire. Void is also on the left. And Luki is on the ground. Too unfortunate. Luki, because of that SMRS from M zone. Let's see how can be able to execute the plan, because they need to adjust, they need to change the plan right now because Luki's on the ground. Oh my god, that's a confirmed kill. 19 kills in total, and Berto is the only player to go is at the edge of this rocky mountain. That's going to be the time for them to do some reset, and that's the one that we are seeing from all of the players of Leap and Bound right here. Void at the edge of the circle. Bad Burn able to do some reset, and M Stone still being alive, choosing the wild card right now being activated. That's one of the perks that they can definitely use right here in order for them to make sure that they can use that perk to get an easy kill and add more confirmed kill points that they really needed in order for them to be part of the top ranking team. Here we go. Close quarter knocked out Void. That's crazy coming out from HRA King. Dawn still rotating, finding a good angle. Seeing the players of Immortals Esports coming in. Woody getting closer outside the zone. HRA just like that. Terror saying goodbye. Remy with the win of that gunfight. So you got to be careful right now, Remy. Bobby Dawn is out there. Oh, that's going to be insane. Clever way of winning that gunfight from Bobby Dawn, but that's going to be a 2v1 situation. How can you survive with 23 kills in total from Leap and Bound and getting the W at the end? That's going to be insane. Congratulations from the Leap and Bound getting the win on round 2 with a phenomenal number of kills with 23 kill points out there from the Leap and Bound with the use up of M-Zone, definitely playing on his role with the use of that SMRS and a great combination of the sniper. That's how good he is. But looking at the MVP, Bad Bird is the one. Good support, good roles that we are seeing from the squad. Congratulations once again from Leap and Bound getting the W and having a 23 total kill points. And that's the end of the round 2 GTX Bakbakan Tournament 2025. Legends collide with 100,000 prize pool with a great graphics and presentation and direction from Turna Baz and Daddy Mon. I really appreciate you all. Also with the admin, thank you so much for the hard work. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna go ahead right now and have a quick break, because after that we will come back to the isolated map with the scores, with the updated leaderboards. All right, Daddy Mon, quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertain, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Pick back and management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. Ain't no fake moves, we realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. Yeah, yeah, forever stay.
And we are back right now. And definitely, as you can see from the camera, my partner Bravo 6 is definitely preparing right now. I don't know what happened with his connection, but right now he's definitely trying to do his best to get connected and give us some good insights right here. But looking at it, he's definitely looking good, fresh from the traffic of Manila. Right now, moving on round 2 and being crowned as champion at the end of the round 2 for Leap and Bound. We might be seeing some changes. Who knows? They might be the new top 1 on our leaderboard. And this once again, GTX back on 2025, and here we go, showing you the updated leaderboard, and that's the one that I'm talking about. Leap Unbound. I mean, Blackfire with 165 total points. Crazy. Huge changes. That's insane. Top ranking team, Blackfire 165, 155, Leap and Bound. Rigid Esports 120, HRA 120, and followed by APOC with 110, IE Exodus with 70, 65, Leap with the same scores of Empyrean, and Quadro Alas, if I'm not mistaken, 55, same scores from Unbothered. GTX main team with 45, Exodus Esports 45 and 40 for HG, Rigid Phoenix with 40, 35 for Monarchy, and Jaqueros with 30 and 15 for Hype, and Poison Ivy, Team Axis 10, and Noble Kings 10 and 5 with EZR. Those are the teams that we have on round 2, and that's the leaderboard right now. So that's a great changes. Can you imagine Rigid Esports on the first round? They are on round 1, but being or updating the leaderboard right now, we are seeing Blackfire. That's a phenomenal performances right there. I thought it's going to be a Leap and Bound because of the great performances that they had in getting the W at the end of round 2. That's crazy. They're getting round 2 from the leaderboards, and yet Blackfire being on top. That's a good changes and update on our leaderboards. As you can see right here, my partner Bravo 6 is trying to be ready. Going back to round 3, we will be playing on isolated map, and I think I have my partner right now, Bravo 6 Gaming.
Yes, oo. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ipagpaumanhin ninyo dahil grabe ho ang init o ang lamig ng panahon at napakatindi ho. Sa mga nanonood ho sa atin who are commuting right now, medyo mag-ingat ho kayo. Ang inyong lingkod inabot ho ng baha, makapasok lang sa finals ng tournament na to. Kaya sana hindi tayo lagnatin bukas sa Super Clark, pero grabe yung pag-graphics nito ni Daddy Juan.
Lapit na.
Para akong nasa the forum in Los Angeles, sa Kia Forum sa LA. Pero speaking of LA, kailangan natin lumanding dahil round 3 na. Ang dami kong na-miss out, ang dami kong hindi nakita. Kaya magpapabuhat ako sa iyo, Super Clark. Ito na nga, Ecology Lab, we're seeing a drop. A lot of teams dropping off there. If I can just get a list of the teams na nasa natin sa ating Discord para meron tayong konting guide. Here we go. Nagbabakbaka na. Kumukuha na ng mga juices and resources over at that part. And we are seeing HE. I think this is HE. Tama ba ito? Tama ba part? IE. Okay, Glod GTX. Napatay si Bry. And ito na nga nagbabakbakan. Itong dalawang squads. Rinka with the MG42 there. Brilliant kill. And now, ito, kumukuha na ng loot si brother with the hand cam over there. Ecology Lab, a lot of good resources, a lot of good starting points, a lot of loots there. But you gotta be careful kung marami kang kaagaw. It ain't gonna be easy. And eto na nga ang ating teams right now. We are seeing 22 squads. I believe yung tatlo sa kanila ay hindi yata nakasama. No? So we are only going for 22 squads as we see Kitty. Binabaril si Primo. Will he be able to finish the job? Nope, not just yet. And he does. Kitty, nagpakakiti-kiti at nangati. Ito na nga, Mami, sumagot. Kraken has been released, but he got bitten by the shark over there. Ito na nga, Sharky, nire-revive si Kitty, di ba? Ang shark nag-revive ng Kitty, di ba? From water to land, Super Clark. Matindi ang pagre-revive nitong ating kasama. And here we go, AZDA, try to go in for the play. Sinusubukan nilang pagtayin itong GTX squad natin. Black Royal there over, trying to get the juices and the resources. Sabi nga ni Super Clark, a lot of the teams are very spread off in this round. Of course, this is the midpoint of the game. Medyo gitnaan na ng bakbakan and a lot of teams are definitely going in for the kill. I can see there is a close fight between Blackfire and Leap Unbound. Super Clark, marami nangyayari as we see Psyche now trying to go in for the play. Eto na nga, balik tayo sa Leap Esports. Zone is in the zone. Nandiyan pa si paring Dugo. Will he be able to get more blood or the first blood for their team as they are currently with 0 kills in the bank? As Talk Cute napatay si Great at si Psyche naman also going for the kill, and Royal going in for the kill kay Blue. And here we go, Great.
Great ko to, Brad.
It's not a great ending for Great.
Na ako.
Okay. Kaya nga, medyo tatatihin ko muna yung mga ilang minuto dito, Clark. Magpahinga ka muna ng konti, uminom ka ng tubig. At trabaho na tayo, di ba? Bok getting left out there as we see Kai trying to go in. Ang dami ng gold mods na yon, Super Clark. Importante yan, especially for those long-range gunfights which will prove to be very important once we start closing in on this Battle Royale tournament. 4 kills so far for LXD. Lipat tayo sa KA. Ito na nga, Buddy AGC trying to go for a swim. Diba? Lumulusong sa baha si Pioneer. Parang ako lang. Muntik-muntik ka na akong madulas. Muntik-muntik ka na akong tumapilok. Akala ko yung message ko kanina, huli nyo na yun. Pero andito pa rin tayo. Pasalamat tayo sa Panginoong Diyos at
you are safe.
We are safe. Safety always comes first. But definitely it will not come first kapag nasa bakbakan tayo ng Battle Royale. Ito na nga, Eba. Hinahanap si Adan. Ebat Adan. Ebat Adan. Nako, mukhang tumakas mula kay Adan para makahanap ng tamang timing. Ito nga, Rinka, GTX. Mukhang napatay ni Glue, si Blue. It's Blues, Glues, and Remy. Napatay si Ezda. Going in for the kill. A lot of movement over there. As easy, Kimmy trying to go for the SMRS. Pero hindi. Napatay siya ni Rinka. Rinka is definitely one of those veterans in the Battle Royale scene, Super Clark. I believe dati siyang Hilas Esports, kung doon nagkakamali, Alpha. Pero eto na nga, Light and the rest of the teams now. Very beautiful 2-shot there by our production. Mission control. Remy napatay si Psyche. And here we go. A lot of resource gathering is happening right now. Super Clark, may nakita pa akong vehicle. On the play. At narinig pa nga yung SMRS over at that site. Sinusubukan tumakas ng ating squad D. But RGD trying to go in for the play right now. 19 out of 25, Super Clark. Ang daming na-eliminate kagad. We already see 3 squads eliminated and we're just in the first circle.
That is definitely true. And sobrang namiss ko to. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, kaya na pa natin hihintay si Bravo 6 Gaming. Sa mga nagre-request na nagtatagalog ngayon, as you are hearing right now, si Bravo 6 Gaming doing some tag discussing for all of you guys. Kasi pag ako nagtagalog ng casting, tatawanan niyo ako. Baka may mali na naman ako masabi.
Hindi naman.
Or hindi magandang Tagalog. Katulad ng dati tinry natin with Raka and Gaming and Bravo 6.
Grabe ka naman sa sarili mo, Rocky. Grabe ka naman sa sarili mo, Super Clark. Para ka naman di nagtatagalog nung naglalaro tayo, nung nagka-cast tayo dati, di ba? Parang dati lang yun.
Tagalog naman tayo, pero hindi na tayo sanay sa casting. Kaya hindi natin nagagamit yung mga words na naririnig ko ngayon.
Wala yung bars caster natin eh. Namimiss. Kaya kailangan nating i-honor si paring Rakaeng sa pagiging bars caster natin ngayong gabi. Diba? Ito na nga.
Ang ating rapper.
Yung Sekre, sumusubok kumuha ng goods over there. Lucky, my boy, the child prodigy, the child wonder, no longer I can safely say he's old in terms of games. Iba kasi when you say in esports, pag matanda ka na sa esports kasi it doesn't mean matanda ka na physically. It's just so you know the game so much. And Luki's been playing this since he was 13 years old. When we were still with Vagabonds, kasama pa natin si Daddy Mon at saka si Mami Chen sa BB noon. Nakita natin yung potential ng batang ito. But right now, namamayagpag siya. As we now move into Kai and the rest of the squad now, Yume and the team, nagbabantay with the XPR. Namiss ko rin yung music na yan as Virus with a double kill on the vehicle over there. Nakita ko lang sa ating feed. Ayan na nga ang RGD, di ba? The boys. Kailangan bantayan, the Rigid Esports kasi sintigas ng bakal, sintatag ng semento. O diba yung ganyang klaseng, ano na nga, diba? Parang ano lang yan, parang epoxy lang yan. Pag pinahid mo, kakapit, pero tatagal, didikit. O diba? Ito na lang, Sekre. Try to go in for the Arsenal there, getting in XPR 50, Arachnophobia, one of my... ako hindi talaga ako fan ng XPR 50 Super Clark, pero mukhang matindi-tindi rin yung meta niyan ngayon. As we can see, a lot of the players are closing in outside safe zone plays. First circle jitters, no? So kayang-kaya pa, pwede pa makipagsabayan. As we see MNRC over there. Heave Ho, napatay niya si Jaeger. And MNRC, sumasakit yung tiyan ni paring Sam. Maliligtas kaya si Sam. Will somebody come Sam? Ito na nga, Heave, binabaril ang Unbothered, ang MNRC over there. A lot of gunfire coming in from the hill. Napakaganda ng power position ng Unbothered over there. Trying to go for the FHJ. Wala. Hindi tumama. And Jay, binabaril with the Oden, the mythic Oden. Primo going in for the kill. Beautiful execution of positioning right there from the side of Unbothered, Super Clark. As we see MNRC now, trap sila sa baba. Hindi sila basta-basta makaakyat. At ito nga, Kian ay kumukuha ng loot at ng mga bagong wild card over there. Trying to go in for the play. A lot of good resources today. Ito nga, 15 out of 25. Oy! Ang grabe naman pag sniper mo, Sekre, ang kate. Matindi-tindi as that squad trying to go in for the Butcher. Pero mukhang aside from the Butcher, marami silang kakalabanin. Heave and the rest of or rather, itong team na nina Sekre, a lot of kills now, 6 in the bag as Slash trying to go in for the comeback. Marami tayo aabangan in this next part of the game. Wow, beautiful kill there by Virus. Long range SMRS shot. Sniper na sniper talaga, Super Clark, di ba? Tindi nung timing na yun. Ang hirap pa naman magpatama ng SMRS, especially kapag ikaw ay unguided yan. Kumbaga, timingan lang talaga na tatama sa target. So, Virus chose the right moment to use his SMRS.
But also getting some damages from behind. Oh, just like that. Glue being caught off guard by Loki with the nade. That's crazy insane. And Poison Ivy, as you can see right here, Juju trying to get some intel using that scope. He got the target, but not able to connect. And just like that, we are seeing some actions going on right now with the complete squad with the ORV. Let's see how he goes, if that's going to be effective enough in changing the position. Immortals Esports close quarter battle. SMRS close quarter. Can you imagine? Ang ini-expect ko lang is close quarter sa KRM or any shotgun. But right now, we are seeing SMRS being used on a close quarter battle so that they can do some one-top. And true enough, it's being effective. Being significant in getting a kill point and winning some gunfights. Looking at a Blackfire right now, it's definitely doing some reset and helping out the team alone on this. On top of this, Rocky Mountain and definitely getting the wild card being activated in part of the perks that they have right now in order for them to secure an advantage in winning a lot of gunfights. In front of them, that's going to be APOC right here and changing the camera to HRA at the edge of the safe zone, getting some juice right here from this location. Let's see how quick they are in repositioning themselves and getting some resources right here. So you can see from Yume, he just came back to the battlefield, and we are seeing they got 2 kills right now in their bags. And APOC Moy trying to find some good intel right here. No target available, and Moy still rotating. And HRA King on the left camera, driving a roundabout using that rally car. And Immortals Esports Remy taking his time, making sure that his team will be able to do some regroup. A lot of gunshots happening right now on the hill with the Blackfire. Looking at it, 3 kills in total right now, being on top of the leaderboard. Bravo 6.
Mission Control, if we can just beam in the map, no? Pakita lang natin ulit yung mapa just so we can see kung nasaan yung ating mga kasama. I believe we're in the second zone already. So medyo matindi-tindi yung ating aabangan, and that is what I'm trying to say. A lot of outside zone gameplays. Wala this is classic Garena competitive battle royale at its finest. Walang nagpapaka-safe. Everyone is just balagbagan, patayan, gigil na gigil, ayaw magpapigil. And now we see one of the final zones there, launch base, as Jaeger tries to go in for the hit with the DLQ. A lot of these engagements are coming in outside of the safe zone, trying to go in for the hit as Blackfire raining down some explosives on Jaeger. Goes in for the smoke as Fire killing Primo and Luki there, also going in for the kills sa MNRC. Down niya yung isang player doon, Luki. Trying to snipe Jaeger! Wow! What a long-range shot from the child prodigy himself. Out-sniping the sniper is just what he did over there. Jaeger, sinusubukang hindi na siya mare-revive. He's in a very precarious position. As we see APOC, binabaril si Sam, trying to go in with a suppressive. Will he be able to do so with the MG42? Nope. Tatakas si Azru. Pumahanap ng paraan niya sa may gilid. Counter gatekeeping is the name of the game here. Sam rotate sa gilid, finding a way to go in for the play. Eto nga Azru and the rest of the team. Ang nasa taas ang Hashira. Hashira, nagbabantay. Nakikita kaya nila to, as we can see now, Luki and the rest of the team there in an engagement. If we can just get back to that hill. Now, yung kanina nagbabakbakan yung team ng team na Luki, yung Blackfire, ano? Meron silang engagement doon. I just wasn't able to catch it pretty fast. Pero ito na nga Luki, trying to go in for the play with the SMRS. A lot of rockets being fired upon in this competitive match. Kitang-kita natin 7 kills for the side of Blackfire right now. Zero pressure for them indeed. They're still leading, but they need to have a safe cushion if they want to win this tournament. Ito na nga, Stellar. Will he be able to put off another stellar performance with Rigid now having 11 kills on the board? And ito na nga, Stellar, YBC, trying to go in with his sniper rifle. Trying to snipe, target acquisition. May mga hindi sila nakikita kasi tayo nakikita natin, but they can't see definitely if there's someone there. But I assume they're trying to go in for the threat. And now, here we go. Juju giving away Poison Ivy's position over there. Nag-snipe sila. The shot whiffed. HG is leaving the battlefield. We are down to our last 11 teams, no? Halos or less than half na lamang yung natitira from our 22 squads. Aim Zone getting a kill on Luki. Mistakes were made outside the safe zone. As Talk Cute and the rest of the team now with Papa P. Bad Burn also leaving. I think Leap has been eliminated. One of the teams of Leap have been eliminated, I mean. Ito na nga, Leap main. Paring Dondi. Hinahanap ang leeg ng kalaban. Finding a way to going for the play. Going for the SMRS. He goes for the kill. Backside. Mas malaki ang SMRS ko, sabi ni Dondi. Mas malaki, mas mabagsik, mas malakas pumutok. At eto na nga, pag pumutok, siguradong tepok. At kapag alam mo yung reference na yan, masakit na yung likod mo. Diba?
You're getting old, bro.
May arthritis ka na. Pagkakala mo yan. Diba? Kung nakakaano ka, diba? Pagka ang ano talaga nararamdaman ko na parang katul lang yan, diba? You swat flies using the SMRS. Ito na nga, Mentos. Will he be able to bitaw? Lumalabas sa edad. Deluvio, pumatay ng polio. Ang sarap. At polio in Italian means chicken, by the way. Ha? So, huwag kang papatay ng chicken. Pag pumatay ka ng chicken, kakainin mo, di ba? Kasi ibang game yung chicken, hindi dito yun. Ibang BR yun, kapatid. Anyway,
yeah, no.
Yes, go ahead, Super Clark.
All right, there we go. We are seeing right now EXO once again from Team V. What a great vantage point. Connected a few shots, cracking out at this from the players of APOC. Can they get a good position? Rotating right here at the mid-hill of this Rocky Mountain Light. Being found on your left, getting some damage, is trying to adjust the position because Rigid Esports is out there. Close quarter battle, not able to get a win. Vera is getting that kill point, great job. And Stellar as well. Azru taking out of the game. And Rigid Esports, Vera is still doing some reset. That's going to be the best thing that he can do so far. Sigid from the Rigid Esports and definitely performing well with the 13 kills in total, if I'm not mistaken. And EXO once again at the edge of the circle and definitely trying to do some regroup as well. They're just finding some good opportunity to make sure that they're all ready to attack as a team. That's really a great teamwork being shown right now. Team E rotating on the hill. Rigid Esports, Leap. Is that going to be Leap main team? Yep, that's going to be the Leap main team. They got a vantage point. Papi Don once again trying to be ready and using that SMRS. Can he get some knockdown from the Poison Ivy Team Atlas, who happens to be having a great challenge because on round 2 they only got 10 kill points. So I'm not sure what is going on. What's going to be the great challenges of Poison Ivy, but so far they are not really having a phenomenal performances from the previous 2 rounds. Bravo 6.
I couldn't agree more. And here we go. Medyo disadvantage pagdating sa posisyon yung kalaban ng Leap over there, no? So what they need to do is they need to rotate, find a way na maikutan. Kaso dahil nga high ground na naman ang laro ng ating Leap main, they have complete control and direction. Makikita nila kagad, they can quickly anticipate, they can quickly rotate, they can quickly reposition. Eto na nga, EXO, sinusubukan lumapit. Don is trapped in the side. Secret trying to go for the snipe. Pero walang tumatama. So cute, medyo na hit mark over there. Papa P sent back to the graveyard. Eto na nga, maraming nagkakabalagbagan sa gilid. Carl trying to go in for the play. Eto na nga, lumalaban pa. Sacred nakapatay sa Leap. And that is going in close. As we see Stellar trying to go in sa pwesto ng Leap. They overstayed their welcome in that high ground. Ito na nga, Dondi, tinatamaan. Will Carl be able to go in for the Respo? And Carl hitting slash. Tekre going in for the kill for the trade. Beautiful trade there on the side of both teams. 16 kills for the side of Rigid. Rigid, Stellar, tinatamaan si Kurama. Going in for the hit mark. Will he be able to continue? Ito na nga, Stellar. Another stellar performance for the side of Rigid. As Poison Ivy, will they be able to really throw Ivy off a balance? Mukhang tumatama na, nakita na yung kalaban. I just don't know if they were able to follow it up. Virus napatay si Zack ng Ashira. Kurama trying to go in for the snipe. No good. Para lang nasa PBA. Naasar ako. Mukha daw akong PBA. Pero parang ganun na nangyayari.
Ganun talaga.
Sanay na tayo.
Virus. Yeah.
Tries to go in for the play at Kobe. 3-point shot courtesy of Virus. Connecting with a long range with that nade. God nade. Tawag nga namin yan in a Beef Mommy as Virus goes in for the kill with a beautiful finish Last two squads. Will Rigid be able to go for the 20 bomb? Mauubos ba nila ito? Or will Ivy be able to try and force another round from them? Sacred slash napatay. And it is Rigid who makes the kill. 21 points in the board for that round. Alam mo, Rigid, pag nanalo kayo, dapat binabalatuan nyo kami ni Super Clark. Hindi
diba? It's 40,000 for the champion.
40,000 pesos for the champion indeed. Rigid Esports now playing like the championship team that they are. We've known them for quite some time. Kaya medyo iba din talaga yung kanilang yung karakas nila, yung team unity, yung consistency nila throughout that entire round. Very, very evident, Super Clark.
That is definitely true. Clearly evident the skills that the Rigid Esports shown on round 3, and they managed to be consistent because after being crowned as champion earlier on the first round and being on the top 1 ranking on the leaderboard, right now they're trying to play in the same ranking moving on to the 3rd round, because second round the top ranking would be Blackfire, but right now seeing the great performances with the 23 kill points from the Rigid Esports, it might be another rank 1 once again from the leaderboard, and definitely claiming the trophy of champion as early as now. That's how great Rigid Esports is, and showing you the highlights of what it is. You can see right here. Thank you so much, Mission Control. But nonetheless, we are done with the round 3 Bravo 6, and we're gonna have a quick break so that we are all ready once again for the intense battle moving on to the 4th round. Mission Control to all of the viewers. We'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX Entertainment, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Back in management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we...
At nagbabalik po, GTXX sa Bakbakan Legends Collide Tournament. Of course, brought to us by GTX Entertainment and Bakbakan Management. Paolo Barcelon, Bravo 6 on the call alongside Super Clark in the house. And I think we have the results, partner. At kanina ka pa nagdadaldal, kaya ako muna. Diba?
Yeah.
Ako muna magbabasa. Here we go. As expected, Rigid Esports taking over the lead with a whopping 21 kill performance in that beautiful round number 3. Sumusunod po ang Blackfire. The gap has widened, Clark, no? 200 to 225. Kumbaga parang halalan lang yan. By the way, sa mga nanonood sa atin na registered voter, huwag nyo kakalimutan bumoto. Ha? Next week na halalan, di ba? Importante yan. So parang practice lang to sa election kasi ang dami ng agwat eh. Di ba? 225 for the side of Rigid, 200 for the side of Blackfire, third naman ang Leap Unbound, and it's the third and fourth slot kung saan medyo magkakaroon tayo ng konting gap, no? 170 to 160, still a doable, kumbaga pa, okay, tingnan mo, di ba? Even within the rankings natin, close fight, yung 5, 6, and 7, di ba? Pagdating sa Magic 12, medyo mahihirapan na yan, yung 8 to 12 natin. Superhuman effort in the next 2 rounds. But we are seeing a lot of kills there coming in from the side of Rigid Esports. They really are rigid and as close as they can be. Talagang pinatunayan nila why they are the winningest team in the league right now. And that's not bias. It's a fact na talagang grabe din yung kanilang pinapakita. But that doesn't mean Rigid has to be complacent. Diba? Ang dami pang pwedeng mangyari. We're still gonna have a couple more rounds and just want to get your thoughts on this, Clark.
Yep. All of the things that you were saying, Bravo 6, I couldn't agree more. Talagang medyo mahirapan na yung mga nasa low ranking natin kasi looking at the scores of the top 1 Rigid Esports, seeing 225 points, that's going to be a lot to take if you're going to really, destroy them. But it's going to be, sabi mo nga, a lot of human work, miracle human work moving on to the 4th and 5th round. Let's see what's going to happen if they can make it to the top 4 because that's a lot of money at stake, brother, right? And prize pool distribution that we have, if I remember it correctly, the champion will be getting 40,000, second placer will be getting 30,000, and so on. But the most important thing from this tournament, the MVP will also be getting some amount, which is a 2,000 pesos. But looking back to the action, looking back to the battle, we are about to start the blackout map once again in 30 seconds. And as you can see right here, trying to be ready, looking at the map is being ready with the Philippine map available right now in the blackout map. So this is going to be a huge map if we talk about the battle. And here we go. This is the finals of GTX Legends Collide. As you can see, sabi nyo nga sa comment kanina kay Bravo 6 para daw nanonood ng PBA. Ayan, ito na yun. Nakita nyo naman, nasa arena tayo.
Ito ang liga, kapatid. Ito ang liga. Diba? Marami kasing mga may mga nagsasabi dyan na bakit daw parang tunog ako na nasa. Pero anyway, enjoy na lang natin. Enjoy na lang natin dahil ito na nga, magbabakbaka na. We are seeing a lot of teams dropping over at the turbine area. Good loots there. Good, really, really good resources there. Pero mukhang patayan yan. Kailangan makipagbakbakan with all the teams. The faster you eliminate the opposition, the better chances you are gonna get the good loot. Sharky not proving to be a baby shark there. Napatay niya si EZR. And here we go. Glad of IE. Naka-down niya kagad si Ryu. That's gotta hurt. Si Shan naman nakapatay over there. O napatay ni Ryu, yung isang kalaban there. Too easy for Frost now. We are seeing EZR dyan sa may area ng blackout na isa sa mga pinaka-paborito ko yan lalo pagkabakbakan. Hindi pong malapitan, di ba? Yung River Town, di ba? One of the classic clash maps, di ba? In Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale, especially when you're talking about pride, when you're talking about multitudes of kills. Ito na nga, Florante. Ang ganda naman ng IGN mo, parang bumalik ako sa 1800s. Parang bumalik ako sa...
ako pag nakikita ko eh.
Si Laura, si Celia, di ba? Si Laura, si Celia, si Adonis, si Adolfo, di ba? Ano lang yan, Florante at Laura, di ba? Parang Francisco Balagtas, di ba?
Yeah.
But going back, speaking of legendary, here we go, Rinka now, trying to get his resources. Rinka, one of the more seasoned Battle Royale players over there, as we see Unbothered going in for kills. Too easy for Frost, napatay si Risky. And too easy for Frost killing Risky with the PPSH 41. Heave Abi ba siya? Si Heave Abi binaril si Papa P. Di ba? Nakipagbakbakan yung dalawa. Ano, alam mo ba, Gar? Di ba? Hindi easy yun, Gar. Di ba? Ito na nga, light, napatay si Heave, Abby, pinatahimik dahil masyado siyang makasarilit malambing. Di ba?
Yeah.
Delubio now, trying to go in for the resources ng NE dyan sa may, I forgot the name of this place. I'm so sorry. My brain is not braining at the moment. Pero ito, binabaril si Papa P. Papa P! Tumakbo ka na! Mukhang mahuk ka ng kalaban. And Kai now, naputay ni, na-down ni Moy. And eto na nga, a lot of these teams are literally trying to go in for the early picks as early as now because this is gonna be, this is second to the last na to, Super Clark. Konti na lang, malapit na. Papunta na tayo sa exciting part.
Definitely true. So you can see the running MVP on screen right now from our Mission Control. Thank you so much, Direct, for showing this one. And here we go, close quarter, just like that. It works. The flank really works on the roof. Can you imagine Blue getting that one? And another kill, 0.3 kills in total right off the bat from Rigid Esports team. Phoenix on the bridge, targeting Poison Ivy. You gotta be careful. You need to have a great defense. Finding a great cover at the same time would be needed in order for you to survive from the attack of Rigid Esports team. Phoenix, Imperial Esports, Ryu still finding a good loot right here from this location. Looking at it, don't have any kill yet from their bags. We still started this match right now. We're still in the first zone, seeing 22 teams with 83 soldiers on boost right now, with a lot of supply boxes available right here, and HRA taking the advantage of getting those loots right now from the basement. And here we go, or I can say from the bunker. And just like that, Glue is also on top from this twin huge warehouse. Squadron Last is the next target. Let's see if Blue will be able to capitalize on that position. What a great explosion that we are seeing. Rinka is on the ground fighting against Squadron Last, and here we go. Oh, that's a 2v1 situation with the SMRS coming out from Remy. Batty saying goodbye. Just like that, huge damage, another knockdown. Mummy not able to make it from the vantage point of Immortal Esports Remy.
Immortal Esports Remy with those beautiful hits right there. Two kills, I believe, from his side. Nakakuha siya ng SMRS. He was also be able to beam someone with the AK-117. Ito na nga, Kurama. Abangar sa bubong. Nakita niya si Sadnu. Sadnu! Nako! Napatay na nga ni Eva. Hinanap si Adan. Sadnu. Para matindi-tindi yung positioning na yun. Coming in
truly
from the side
sad,
of Poison Ivy. Truly sad indeed. But eto na nga, Poison Ivy using the houses to their advantage. A lot of cover, a lot of ways to reposition. Ang kailangan lang mabantayan, hindi sila malikuran or ma-flank dyan sa area na yan. As we can see, Kurama and the rest of the team now trying to get all the juices and the resources. Sabi nga ni Super Clark, diba? Got an exclamation notify that as Poison Ivy now repositioning, trying to go in for the next zone because hindi naman panghabang buhay po pwede ang lagi tayong nakatambay sa labas dahil kapag lagi kang nasa masakit, ikaw ay isang martir. As you eto na nga, Bad Bird and the rest of Leap now trying to go in for the play. Wala. Masyado kong hinipe yung kay Imzone, hindi tumama. Pero that could have shook EZR over there. Venice na umalis na. Bad Burn trying to evacuate using that truck. It's not going to be the easiest way to get out of such a situation, but we're still in the first circle. A lot still can happen with 16 over 25 on the board. Shoutout nga pala sa 170 plus viewers natin, mga nanonood sa Facebook and TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, no? Kahit medyo maulan sa ilang bahagi ho ng Metro Manila. At eto na nga, RM, nasa labas pa rin ng zone. Sa pangalan lang ng boss ko yan. Eto na nga, chill lang sila. A lot of the teams. Kaya pwede ba natin pakita yung mapa ulit, Mission Control? I just want to see the map for now. Kung nasa ng galaw. Surprisingly, Super Clark, wala pa rin kumukuha, nag-a-attempt kumuha ng Arsenal at this point. Buong-buo pa yung ating apat na pink dot, pero mukhang lalapit yung Squad K at saka yung Squad X to trying to get those weapons early. Very, very important if you want to outgun and if you want to stay alive.
That is definitely true, and the reason why we're not seeing a lot of teams right now getting closer from the Arsenal because it's going to be too risky for them. They need to be aware, they need to be quick so that they will be ready enough if someone will be doing the same gameplay. Because if not, it's going to be a quick annihilation just like that. The one that we are seeing right now, a quick knocked out on the ground. Stellar saying goodbye. HRA King getting that win. So let's see what's going to happen because right now they're still outside of the zone doing some quick gameplay. 5 kills in total as a team, 16 teams to go with 50 soldiers on boots. Cargo trap from the lead main team that we are seeing right now with a wild card being activated from one of the perks that they can definitely use right now and take advantage. And checking out Team I, Monarchy, Jaeger trying to connect, cracking out that Vestas, really a huge damage right there, but also getting some damages in the process of trying to get away and definitely doing some reset. And Primo also having a good position. Monarch Kian is on the ground because of Red definitely showing some blood out there. And Kai from Unbothered Esports trying to find ways on how to get closer and closing out the gap in terms of spaces. That's going to be the position. That's going to be the plan that we are seeing from Unbothered Esports. And Blackfire Red
nagharap na naman.
Grabe yun. Luki still trying to helping out and roaming around right here, but so far so good from Blackfire. But looking at it in terms of number of kills, they got 8 kills in total. Good start, and one of the players will be coming back to the battlefield and seeing the open field right now, open space on the hill bias, fighting against the lead main team. And just like that, Paulo saying goodbye. S is also on the ground. That's gonna be a good trade happening on the here right here, and Paulo crawling and Dawn for the help and about to be able to clean that mess. And seeing that great movement that we are seeing right now from the lead main team, finishing that fight as getting Paulo, and that's going to be a total of 3 confirmed kills from the lead main team. Bravo.
Yep, 3 confirmed kills para sa side sa parokya ni Dondi. As here we go, Hashira now, one of the OGs, naglalaro lagi sa bakbakan to diba? Ito yung unang-unang champion ng ano natin, Grand Bakbakan Season 1, yung Hashira Esports Homura. I cannot forget that. As we see now, Dugo, Badburn, and Inzone now trying to go in and escape from that area. Or are they gonna make a push? I think they're gonna make a push. Pumasok na sa loob ng barn. Eto na nga, wall-banging King right there. And now Leap is just leaping against the opposition. Napatay pa niya si Yume. Brilliant 2-piece chicken tender from the side of Leap. Badburn napatay si Zach. And I think if we can just confirm, we might be having a little bit of a wipe kung napatay nila si Terror. Void, na-up na yung kanilang kakampi. And now we have too easy for Frost trying to go in for the play for the third party. Will he be able to go in? Papasok kaya siya? Ito na nga Terror. Nakas sa taas. Just trying to be sneaky about it. Finding a way to try and help the teammates who are down. Mukhang umalis na rin ng Leap. Thinking that they were able to wipe, but Badburn is just in the background with Zack and King bleeding. Dugo as napumatas pa nga si Terror. And that should ring the bells now. Terror sinusubukan pa rin na unahin ang makapatay. Pero yung mga kampi niya medyo dumudugo-dugo na, and King getting eliminated there. Terror trying to go for the hero play, but will he be able to continue that? If I were Terror though, I should have prioritized getting out, finding a way na makatakas. Pero mukhang wala talaga magagawa. Terror needs to save himself, but he is gonna get down! And Hashira's defense literally crumbled there. Valiant effort, very strong effort. Pero again, when you're outside the safe zone, it's always a high risk, high reward play. Hindi natin masasabi kung kailan papabor sa'yo ang zone. Hindi natin masasabi kung kailan papabor sa'yo ang takbo ng mga pangyayari, as we see now with Hashira. Really good defense. Just so happened they were playing outside the safe zone talaga, and they had to make all these tough calls, no? Very, very tough calls. So here we go. Poison Ivy getting downed. Dempsey trying to go in for the snipes there with the XPR. No good. And here we go. Mukhang na down yung isa. Si Eba, hinahanap pa rin ang kanyang Adan. Sino kaya ang makakahanap ng way para makapatay sa talas neto ni Eba, no? Probably carrying the team for that round. In zone down, outside the safe zone. Dondi binabaril. Eba binabaril si Ivy. And Ivy Sacred finishes the job. Pinatay si Florante. Here we go now. Dondi trying to go in for the escape. Don trying to go in for the roof. Armoring up. Humahanap ng kakampi. 13 out of 25 now. Badburn is down. And Super Clark, there's a lot of these engagements. We are, part of the zone is in water. Palagay mo ba the teams will utilize whatever land is available, or will they be able to go and hide dun sa tubig? Oh my gosh. That is not the best situation to be in. Medyo mahirap yan.
There you go.
Tatlong sumasakit yung tiyan. May diarrhea. Diba? Sumasakit yung tiyan. Medyo mahirap yan. Lumipad pa ka. Natatain na nga, lumipad pa. I-up mo na yan, kapatid. Mahirap yan. Pero, that is very, very strategic. Natatawa man tayo, joke time man to, pero ang ganda ng ginawa ng Leap.
Exactly.
Using the truck to stabilize their health, it's not easy. That's a really big brain play.
Yeah, it only means that they're ready. Na alam nila na mada-down outside of the zone. So, it makes sense to have a cargo truck carrying those knocked down teammates and being safe inside of the zone. That's really Leap and Down right there, being clever enough to make that play and checking out the parking spaces in the construction site. Seeing the Rigid Esports team Phoenix, they got 4 kills in total right off the bat. So let's see if they can claim this position. Fighting against Immortals Esports, they're also good. One of the forces to be reckoned with on the list. Teams that we have with the SMRS trying to connect some few shots were there. The information being relayed already, the position being revealed at the same time. Cracking out at that's a good shot happening. Misses that aim. It's a good thing. It's only a few damages that he got from that SMRS gameplay, but Glue still trying to stick in, and Rinka is also trying not to create a lot of noises right now because he knows for a fact that he's definitely hearing some footsteps on top on the second level of that parking space. Moving on to the top of that parking space in the construction side, Rigid Esports taking that position. Psyche with a great movement, trying to scout, connecting some few shots, not able to knock him out. Let's see if this is going to be interesting battle that we are seeing right now. Doing some reset from Rigid Esports, still trying to get a win, still trying to win a gunfight, fighting against Immortals Esports. So far so good. I don't see any engagement, but Poison Ivy, Juju not making any movement, not really moving any muzzle at all, but looking Psyche on the other side of that camera. Let's see how are they going to end this battle from the construction side, but Blackfire being good or having a phenomenal performances on the previous round. So to see if they can be consistent enough, because right now they're freaking on fire with 12 kills in total being confirmed, and then Bother Esports joining this location with the use of that zip line, being ready for the zone to be shrink and being ahead of the plan. That's really a good one, good move. But Rigid Esports still trying to get a win from the construction building. Still, Immortal Esports, we are seeing 3. Yep, I was right. 3 remaining soldiers from Immortals Esports going back to the Blackfire, rotating and trying to find a better position, finding a ways on how to survive. Red is out there. Imson trying to be ready. Cargo truck being significant on their lives right now with 16 kills in total. Oh my God, Florante saying goodbye. This is it. This is going to be an open battle. Rigid Esports, that's going to be the main team. Open war. This is the war zone that they're about to be created. Oh, hitting that rally car. I'm not sure what is going on, but Hasbull with a close quarter battle from Stella. Let's see if Stella will be able to knock him down. And true enough, because Hasbull is down, Stella getting that kill point. 11 kills in total from Rigid Esports. Another one getting 2 Ps already. Remy going back to the lobby, and Rinka and Slash on the camera right now, but Rinka is still taking some time to do some regroup and definitely finding some good patience right now that he really needs to do in order for him to survive.
In order for him to survive, definitely. Rigid with another 12 points. For those of you who are just joining us, 4th round na po ito. After this, it's the final round, and then we're gonna be tallying the scores in real time. Ito na nga, sniping si Dugo, finding to go in for the kill. Nash napatay si Carl there. Oh, beautiful shots there by Dugo. Nakakatama, tumatama ang XPR ni pare ko. Isda, makauhuli kaya siya ng isda, as Easy VA trying to go in for the escape. Rinka now down, and that is a beautiful sniping position coming in from the side of Dugo. Kitang-kita niya yung mga lumalabas from the parking lot Very, very efficient use of sniper right there. And that is deadly. Kung ikaw nasa ano niyan, mahirap lumabas. Very calculated. Rigid now trying to use the hills as cover so that they won't get spotted. Kapulot pa nga na SG. Easy King trying to go in for the play. And now Dugo trying to snipe on the other end. A lot of targets for Dugo to try and pick off. But who is he gonna pick off first? If I were him, pick off the one that will benefit them less. And here we go. Berto tinatamaan ni Dugo. Literally out for blood right now. As the rest of the Blackfire now trying to go in for the play. Bad Burn sumusugod na rin with the SMRS. A lot of gunfire on the background. Red lumalapit. Trying to go in for the back door. Pero nandun ang quad ng Leap. And now these teams they have their own sectors now, Super Clark. Ang dami nilang binabantayan. Ang dami nilang tinitingnan posisyon. One wrong move and you'll be dead.
That is definitely true. Couldn't agree more. Bravo 6, and we are seeing Rigid Esports right now, Secretary, making sure that they can definitely use that rally card in no time in any situation needed at the edge of the safe zone.
Oy.
Oh, that's a hit mark right there. And definitely the wild card being activated still. Looking for a chance to knock him down, and Nasty C with the SMRS trying to be ready, looking for a perfect aim, targeting Rigid Esports Secret, trying to get away and able to. And this one that I'm talking about, that's the reason why they destroyed that rally card, because they really find a ways to have a great cover. And speaking of cover, he's definitely being ready for that attack. Managed to get that W from that gunfight. Still at the edge of the station right here. These are the remaining teams. 3 teams to go with 10 soldiers on boots. Bravo 6, but Rigid Esports still trying to stay longer at the edge. Stealing that kill point coming out from Blackfire Red. Nasty C being ready once again, trying to create some huge damage using that SMRs, but also getting some damages. He doesn't have any armor anymore. That's why he's definitely using that black plate. And Nasty C still trying to make a play, connecting a few shots coming out from the goal. That's your leap and bound right there, working so hard to make a point. And Bad Burn with a long range fighting against Rigid Esports, the champion, around 3. And here we go. Is this going to be leap and bound? Is this going to be Rigid Esports? Let's see how it goes. Let's see if they can get a win. Oh my god, Bad Burn and Secret getting that kill. Congratulations once again. They're really showcasing their skills. A phenomenal ending that we saw from the Rigid Esports. We might be seeing the same ranking at the end of this 4th round Bravo 6.
I'm just at a loss for words. Ang dami nangyari over the last 5 to 10 minutes at talagang pinakita ng mga team na to na why they are the best in the region, why they are the best in the country when it comes to Battle Royale. This is esports right there. Ang ganda nung pinakita nila. And here we go. Virus, Leia, Segre, and the rest of the team now with their kills. But I think there is a foregone conclusion into this particular tournament, Super Clark. Rigid doesn't even need to play a long game 5. All they need to do is just get a comfortable cushion that no one can probably overtake. And I think that is gonna be the story of the night and the story so far. Ngayon, magkakatalo yan between the 2nd and the 3rd slots. Sino yung magbabakbakan for those? Kasi obviously, the dominant perform another 20 bombs. So I think, if my math is mathing me right, Super Clark, nasa 60 plus kill points na sila in this particular, in this particular game alone. We will see later if the tabulators change. But right now, I think we're seeing some of the highlights of that last few minutes. Napakatindi nung naging bakbakan. Beautiful, I would say, beautiful BR, diba? Kung pwede ko hiramin yung quote ni paring Wolf, diba? Beautiful BR. Beautiful ML lang sinasabi niya. Pero para sa akin, this is beautiful BR. And it's just, ang bilis ng oras, no? We're just about to go to our final round. So, I think we should take a little bit of a break. Kailangan natin huminga ng konti dahil ito na, it's the final countdown. When we return po dito sa ating tournament, it's gonna be the final battle back in Isolated, if I am not mistaken. Back to the map where it all started. Dito lamang po yan. The GTX Xbox Batan Legends collide. The finals. We'll be right back.
Yeah, GTX, we the kings, run this game like a storm. Backing in the shadows where the legends are born. Real OGs in the scene, we breaking the mold. With every move we make, our story unfolds. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX entertainment, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Backpacking management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise and unite. Together we fight, yeah, we ready to ignite. So, step back, watch the legends collide. In this battle of skill, we take it in stride. GTX and back again, forever we stand. The real OGs together, hand in hand. So remember the name, we won't fade away. In this game and community, we forever stay. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. From the underground hustle to the top of the charts, we grind every day, yeah, we play our parts. In this game and community, respect is the key. We lift each other up, that's how we stay free. GTX entertain, yeah, we reign supreme. In the world of the gamers, we live the dream. Back in management, we bring the fire. When we step on the scene, you know we inspire. Ain't no fake moves, we authentic and raw. In the digital realm, we break down the law. With every challenge faced, we rise.
You're still watching GTX X Bakbakan Legends Collide Battle Royale Tournament, the finals. Ako pa rin po si Paolo Barcelona. You guys know me as Bravo 6 with Super Clark na ang suot ay Plantronics headset. Not a sponsored ad.
Work from home setup, bro.
Sarap, diba? Sana all work from home. Pero kailangan pa rin nating lumabas. 100,000 peso prize pool on the line. Siguro nga, Super Class, ay Daddy Mon, ating mission control. Let's remind them first, no? Ano ba yung pinaglalaban ng ating mga, ano dito, ng ating mga soldiers dito. Gaano ba kalaki yung prize pool natin? 100,000 pesos ang pinaglalabanan po nila. Hindi po biro ito. The champion will be getting 40K. First place, 25. Second place, 15,000. Third place, 10,000. Fourth place, 5,000. And fifth place with 3,000. The MVP with 2,000 pesos. One kill is equal to 5 points, no? Ganyan po katindi-tindi yan. Is our tally ready, Mission Control? Pakita na nga natin, no? Pakita natin. And here we go, coming into the final round. As expected, Rigid Esports with 320 points, 64 kills to their name. And if you do the math, Super Clark and sa mga kababayan ho natin, you divide 64 by 4. That's 16 squads. You eliminate 16 squads in an entire tournament. So that's 64. 16 times 4 is 64 if I'm not mistaken. Diba? So antindi po. Napakatindi po niyan. 64 kills in just one particular match. Second place po ang Blackfire, Leap and Bound also at third, while Epoch Blaze is at 195 points. Leap Main at 180 and Hashira Kimura or Homura TLC is at 165. A lot of other teams pwede pang humabol at this point. But if Rigid Esports will just keep and continue their momentum, they're gonna win this. But Leap Unbound and Blackfire, I expect it to be a bruising fight. It's not going to be easy for both squads, no? But your thoughts, Super Clark?
It's going to be not easy. I couldn't agree more because Blackfire and Leap and Bound, as you can see from the point itself, the only difference is 10 points from finding the top ranking, right? So But let's see what's going to happen. Is this going to be leap and bound going on to the second placer, or the Blackfire will still remain their position? Who knows? Because we still have one round to go to finish the 100,000 prize pool brought to you by GTX Entertainment and Bakbakan Management Legends Collide tournament, and we are on the finals. And speaking of the finals, we will be having the final round, and as you can see right here, we're gonna go back to isolated map. Looking at it, 5 maps, so it's like para lang ako nagsha-shoutcast sa MP ng Garina, brother. Bravo 6.
Sana all.
Kakatapos lang natin sa ating pagsha-shoutcast ng MP sa Garina, so really appreciate that one. Thank you so much to Mostacio for inviting me to shoutcast the MP of Garina. But nonetheless, we are right now having the last round of 100,000 prize pool GTX Bakbakan Legends Collide. Seeing the leaderboards, brother, what are the expectations that you are thinking right now?
Definitely number one, for the top 5 teams, it's definitely gonna be a lot more either contained aggressiveness or all-out action talaga. Kasi if you really want to stay in the game, if you really want to win that 40,000, just like what Rigid Esports is about to do, and I mean it without any biases or something, it's just based on their performance talaga. So if I'm Rigid, I'm on the top of my game. Kinakailangan talaga ibigay pa rin natin yung A-game natin para sa tournament na to. Now, if you're part of the lower tier teams, may probably in the 10th below, then see this as a learning experience, ba? If anything, magpasalamat tayo sa Garina that the BR scene, there's still organizations like GTX, like Bakbakan Management, 'di ba? Na nagagawa pa rin ng mga tournaments for BR, 'di ba? Kasi hindi rin po, I mean, it's been a long time that the community has been asking, give BR the treatment it deserves. And I think if anything, this is gonna be a training ground, di ba? Every day is a learning experience. Sabi nga ni Coach Chot Reyes, di ba? Talagang kailangan natin humanap ng paraan para tayo po'y matuto. But here we go. 35 seconds into the last map of this tournament. A lot of stuff on the line. Ang dami natin aabangan, titingnan at makikita as we head on to the stadium. This epic stadium. Ang taray, may mga party pa. Mga maoy na ba yung mga yan? Mga lasing na ba yung mga yan? Sana all, party kahit Martes ng gabi. Di ba? Mag-iingat ha. Sa mga nanonood po sa atin who are still outside, please do take care. Malakas ang ulan sa ilang mga area, pero makakaranas pa rin daw tayo ng init ayon sa Pag-asa. Pero speaking of init, inaisa natin mainit ang magiging bakbakan for this night. And here we go. Ito na nga. We are on our last map. A lot of droppings over there at the ski town. May marang bumababa rin over at the heat. Alam naman natin kung bakit gusto nila ng kanilang snowboard. And the snowboard means mobility, means faster way to escape your opponent. I am also expecting some drops over at New Vision. Kahit medyo malayo yan. Definitely for all the juices and the resources. A lot of things we are gonna see as we see now Secre and the rest of the Rigid Esports team now trying to go in for the play. Secre using the OTS, one of my favorite SMGs in the world. Tinaga pa nga ni Secre. Mukhang ayaw talagang magpaawat. Virus now. Inaab si Slash. Trying to go for the armor. Oh, nakikipaglaban pa. Binarel. Oh my goodness. Rigid Esports is ruthless at this point. Here we go. Nandito tayo ngayon sa Black Market. Also one of my favorite drop spots. Ivy Juju now trying to go in for the play as Kitty tries to also get some resources and juices of his own. Then sa area na yan, Sharky, pinatay si Kurama. We are going in for the dog tag revive. Nakakarinig-rinig ako ng mga revives over there as we see some weapons and resources. HG, I believe, is out. We are down to 16 out of 22. Ang daming nawala kagad as Terror and Hashira. Ito na nga, Terror binabaril si na Dondi. Nakitang pumaflank si S. And S napatay si Terror before it even goes away. Yume trying to go in for the play. Pero mawala, King. Will proceed. Ay, nako! Matindi-tindi. What a counter. Leap Carl trying to go for the play. And he gets downed. Eto, ang ganda ng trade from the side of Leap. Ha? maganda ang palitan, maganda ang bakbakan, very good close quarter engagement.
That is definitely true, and HRA able to survive from the powerful attack of Leap main team. They're doing the same thing. What a great trade happening from both teams. 3 players still able to go back on their feet right now. So let's see how long are they going to have this battle. How long are they going to really make out a play from this location? But HRA still flying, getting some good info, and definitely changing their location right now to do some reset, which is true enough. But Carr from Leap main team trying to close out the gap, as you can see, getting closer right now from one of the players of HRA. Is this going to be the Leap main team or not? And another killer feed that we are seeing right now, Rigid Esports getting the kill into players Blue and Easy. That is also attacking, getting some damages, destroying that armor. Rigid Esports team finished losing 1 teammate, 2 teammates being lost from the game, and APOC able to make a win from that last possession. But let's see how long. But that's going to be a 2v1 situation inside Key, trying to get away using that rally card, going on to the hill, finding a good vantage point that they can definitely use right now to attack APOC, because it's going to be easy for them if they're seeing the location where they are running around from this map. And we're still seeing the Team V having a complete squad inside of that used warehouse. So let's see what's going to happen, if they're going to connect, if they're going to push in or not. And speaking of pushing in, I don't see any push, but looking at it, Eba, the only player available and being alive from Poison Ivy Team Atlas. And it's really a great challenge from Poison Ivy, because they're not able to perform in the first round. They tried to do their best in the second and third and the fourth round. Also, they did their best, and that's why they got 100 plus points on the leaderboard. But right now, if they really need to be on the top ranking, top 5 teams, they really need to do a lot of effort. And here we go, seeing a lot of effort right now from this action, cleaning already that mess. And Jab able to get a perfect job, knocking out a player with a 2v1 situation. Another kill. Loki saying goodbye already. That's a good gameplay that we are seeing already, with the third party coming out from Rigid Esports, Team Phoenix. That's really a ranged gameplay that we are about to witness, and one player is on the ground because of the SMRS coming out from Monarchy. So let's see if that's going to be a huge finish, because right now Jaeger is closing out the gap. He's definitely being committed to finish the fight.
Definitely committed to finish the fight indeed. And ito na nga, MNRC trying to hit Blue over there on the other hill. Really good position, but will they be able to maintain it? Malalaman natin mamaya in the next few minutes, as we see MNRC trying to go in. Binabaril yung chopper. They descend. And IE now got just like a pack of wolves. You've awakened the beast. Rinka sinusubukan tumakas. Sam trying to go in for the close range engagement. Will he be able to survive? Hasbu tumatakas, finding a way to go in for the play. Trying to go for the armor with all the gold loot in the brings. Ito na nga, tinatamaan ng what I assume is either a nade or a smoke. Okay, abot. Akala ko baka may mistakes were made na naman. Mahirap na pag nag-assume, di ba? Kaya wag mag-a-assume. Delikado kasi pag nag-a-assume, di ba? Ito na nga, humugot pa. Ito na nga, JB now getting revived by Papa P in the house. We see Baez over outside. Now Hasbu trying to go for the resources, trying to get in. Polio nagbabantay. Kita niya yung EZR. Ito na nga, finding a way to escape, and they disengage. Smart move on the side of Zed para they can keep all the resources with them. Very, very crucial, especially in situations like this. IE trying to escape now. Tumatakas. Zed also there. Ashira, I believe, has been eliminated. We just have 14 squads left. Mukhang mabilis matatapos itong gabing ito, Super Clark. But we are gonna see an epic ending. Are we gonna see a lot more of this? Makikita ba natin yung mga alam nating galawan from all of these players, no? We are gonna see it later, as we see now EZR in an engagement. Florante trying to go out for the play. Nabulol na ako. Ang dami nangyayari.
Psyche knocking out APOC, one of the players of APOC, and here we go, flying down already. That's going to be the Pies going back to the battlefield. That's going to be another chance for them. And Team V still trying to make out a play, but Baez doing some flank right now. Is this going to be a worth flank, and they managed to get a W. That's a best in gaming right there. Not able to complete that knockdown, and Florente trying to get away. Oh my god, not able to make it. Coming out from Glue of Immortal Esports. What a great vantage point that we are seeing right now from SZ. That's a great position, and let's see how long can he hold on? And here we go. That's going to be another close one battle. Monarchy, Kian, and helping out the team alone. Blue saying goodbye. Easy Kimi also being caught off guard. That's going to be the players from Rigid Esports team Phoenix. But Monarchy is still doing some reset with the nade being thrown out from their location. A lot of wild cards that they can definitely choose right now in order for them to use it as one of their advantages. Flying around the map. That's going to be the lead main team. They got wings. They got the air. They got the chance to scout and be inside of the safe zone to avoid any further damages.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. There we go, Bravo 6.
Eto na, baka nagkabakbakan. The choppers have been spotted. Will they be able to go and capitalize? Will they be able to try and get it out? IE and Leap on a dogfight. Chopper versus Chopper. Both teams now descending. Still Don, nandun pa rin, trying to go in for the play. Subukan babaan si Rinka. Binabaan niya si Rinka. Will he be able to go it? Blue is down. Rinka is down. Carl trying to find a way to go for the play. Eto na, Carl nakapatay pa nga. And Leap is just literally leaping into the oblivion now. And they were able to find a way to eliminate most of IE. Remy, tumatakas, still finding a way to go in for the play. Kumahanap pa rin sila ng paraan para sila yung makatutok. But it's too little too late. For the side of IE, and now Remy's been spotted. Huling-huli, trying to go in for the play. Will he be able to revive the teammates? Medyo delikado yun. I don't know if he'll be able to do that. Hasbu is still outside the safe zone. They are well and truly separated now at nahabol pa nga ni Zed si Remy. Hasbu trying to go in for the long-range SMRS, but no. Remy is down, and that proved to be a very costly move on the side of IE.
That is definitely true. Immortal Esports is really trying to be immortal right now on the grand finals. This is going to be the 5th round, and they're really needing to do some extra points in order for them to secure a spot, being one of the top 5 teams at the end of this tournament. Pa is Zed destroying the wings. Leap is also going down from that hill. So let's see what's going to happen, if they can definitely do some counter attack from this location, because they got high ground. That's one of their advantages. They're about to do some gatekeep right here. Polo getting knocked down just like that. An easy kill coming out from Poppy Dawn with the SMRS once again. Oh my god. And Zed is still trying to survive, and S is still out there trying to close out and cleaning out the mess. We still have one player to go right here from Paes. Here we go. Can he make it? Can he be able to survive? And here we go. Connecting a few shots, confirming that kill point, and still being alive. One only player being alive right now from Paes, and S still doing the same thing, still doing his best. And just like that, S being caught off guard, and because of that, we are only seeing them trying to help out Don just to make sure that he will be able to survive 2 players right now. But still, because of damages that he's getting outside of the zone, is not able to and it's not going to be easy for Papi Don. But looking at it, Rigid Esports is going to be the main team, taking the advantage of the air drop, trying to rotate with the use of that Snowy. Let's see if they can get a win. And sabi nga ni Bravo 6 Gaming kanina, is going to be a chill out gaming for Rigid Esports, because they're on top of right now. Let's see if they will be easily eliminated by Cuadro Alas or not. So far so good. They got a great defense.
Cuadro Alas now trying to go in for the defense inside that diner. Rigid still alive after all this time. Talagang pinakita nila why they're one of the best, if not the best team in the league. Blackfire is officially out of contention in this round. Ito na nga, Mami ng Cuadro Alas trying to go in for the play. Stellar na ispatan, failing to get the first shot out. He's now going for the armor. Will he be able to continue the momentum? We shall see. Ito na nga, Mami trying to go in for the snipe. Spots no one in the arsenal. Habol kung habol. Kitty trying to snipe those players inside that truck. If we can get an image of what's going on in that truck, last zone is definitely near that arsenal. Kung nasaan yung mga kasama natin doon, as Kitty and the rest of the team now hold on to the diner. And I think Rinka na down. Nakaganti ang IE sa leap. And Rigid still driving around like with a truck. Mga Rinka mahabol. Still trying to go in for the play. With the snowboard also having a vehicle of their own. Tingnan natin, Super Clark, how this vehicle clashes are gonna play out. This is gonna be very, very interesting coming into the round.
Right.
And as we can see, Apok also with their own vehicles. Kanina, chopper versus chopper. Ngayon, it's gonna be vehicle versus vehicle. Which vehicle will stand the test of time? Will go in for the first. Tingnan natin. As we can see right now, mahabol, lumalaban, glue now outside of the zone. Pero pag sasakyan, sinusundo na siya ni Rinka. Pero mukhang IE is using multiple vehicles now. Rigid Blue has left the building. We're down to our last 8 squads. Void now, nagtatago with the trophy system in hand para hindi siya ma-need. Secre spotting someone over at the dock tower. Failing the hit. Will he be able to do so? Quadro Alas now, bumabantay doon sa may dock. Grabe yung positioning ng KA dito. Ang ganda ng ginawa nila, but they've been spotted. And Sharky downing Badburn. That is big.
Ooh.
And now Tugo has been counter-sniped by Kitty, making it a couple. Quadro Alas, inilabas ang Alas. But Secre says, nope. I'm not gonna be out-sniped this time around. The smoke definitely giving away their position now. Rigid not deciding to engage kaagad-agad, waiting for the right timing to do so. Rinka and the rest of IE now. Kitty, nakita na naman si Secre. Nakita pa niya yung isang player doon. Slashes down. Will he capitalize? Will the shot connect? Will it? No! A lot of whips there. A lot of whips there. And now Kian gets the kill. Sayang. Ang hirap din umaim pag nasa ganyang sitwasyon ka. I understand where he's coming from. He sees Virus, tags Virus, hits Virus. Will he be able to contain the Virus? No! Virus pumasok sa loob. Binabaril na siya. Will he be able to go in? The former Vagabond's Nomad putting in his game sense to the limit as Mami is on top again. Finding a way to going for the snipe, Super Clark. A lot of sniper play coming with all these positions.
That is definitely true, and that's the range gameplay that we're seeing from the two teams, Quadro Alas and the Rigid Esports. Still, they got 6 kills in total right now. We are on the mid part of this finals, and we're still seeing that Tekra doing his best to connect a few shots using that XPR sniper, but I saw earlier that it's so disappointing because Leap and Bound having a lot of challenges. They don't have any kill yet, and most of the teams, I think they're really being eliminated. I'm not really sure though, but too unfortunate because they're on rank 3. I'm not sure what's gonna happen right now to their ranking after we finish this final or the final round because they don't have any kill. So let's see what team will rise on this battle, because right here we are seeing a lot of great actions and 12 kills in total right now from Immortal Esports. Blue is doing his best on the high ground, and Battery is also spotting the players of Monarchy right now with the use of that SMRS, and Leapez got knocked out on the ground once again from the Leap family. As you can see right here, that's Monarchy Primo with all of the SMRS targeting the complete squad of Quadro Alas. Mami is getting closer, trying to have a great bait. Let's see if that's a good diversion and decision coming out from Mami, closing out the gap, connects a few shots, knocking him down. That was really a good one. 3 players remaining from Monarchy. Is this going to be it? Can they eliminate Monarchy right now? Quadro Alas is doing their best to make a play and making sure that they can get a confirmed kill, and Apoc still fighting against Immortal Esports. Oh my god, boy is on the ground, has moved for the kill, and Light still on the high ground taking the advantage to see if he can get definitely a kill, but that's the 2 players remaining from Immortal Esports underneath him. So let's see if that's going to be a good decision or not. Dancing around on the roof right here, trying to dodge out of the bullets and trying to be prepared enough and able to revive his teammates. That's going to be too dangerous for him. And Rigid Esports second once again, and here we go. That's the one that I'm talking about, trying to get closer and fighting and getting a win in terms of position.
Oy.
Remy, oh my god, Vera's with the talented miracle SMRS shot and
Oy,
KV out
oy,
of that sniper.
Cuatro
Coming up,
alas.
Secre. Oh, two-piece, brother. Two-piece from
Four.
Secre.
It's a 4-piece.
Four-piece? Oh my God. Go ahead, Bravo 6.
Eto na nga, Secre, with the magnificent snipes, they're finally eliminating the threat of Cuadro Alas. Napilitan silang lumabas. Eto na nga, Secre. Holding in the fort, napatay ang MNRC. Mami, oh, outside, and he goes in for the snipe. Secre finishing off the Cuadro Alas squad there. Total of 5 kills for Secre now. Will he be able to do it? Buddy. Magtago ka na, buddy. Mahirap yan, buddy. Hindi yan biro. And here we go. Eto na nga, Remy trying to hit Jaeger there with a long range. Shots there. Remy nasa high ground ng IE. They're trying to go in for the play. Rigid Esports, I believe, is just down to 1 or 2. And there we go, Eba with the XPR 50 and the AK-117. Still trying to hold it out. A lot of good snipes in this particular round today. A lot of power positions, a lot of sniping, a lot of stuff that we really, really enjoy kapag ganitong mga bakbakan. And this is where the teams are out to play. And now Rigid is not playing with any pressure at all. Secre just enjoying the moment. Another 12 kills. You add 5, that's 60 points. 60 points enough to try and cement what we are assuming, what we are speculating to happen. Ito na nga, Remy, sumugod, trying to go in and find Secre. They're trying to go in and go be like a pack of wolves. And now our Rigid has been eliminated. It's now IE versus Poison Ivy. Who will win? Who will win this engagement? 15 to 4 kills on the side of IE. They got 15. Ivy has 4. And Eba outside of the safe zone. And finally, IE wins that round, closing off what has been a beautiful, beautiful series, Super Clark.
Never-ending action that we saw from the last part of the final round. Can you imagine? A lot of sniper. Secre getting a great number of kills. In fact, Cuadro Alas being eliminated right there because of that sniper coming out from Secre. But Immortal Esports got a better position and able to annihilate the remaining opponents. And that's a great performances, getting the W at the end. And here we go, Remy being the MVP with 5 kills in total and grabbing the W and being crowned champion on the final round. So let's see what's gonna happen in our leaderboard, Bravo 6, because this is gonna be interesting. Like I've mentioned earlier, Leap and Down not able to get a kill point the last time I saw them before they're being eliminated. So it's going to be interesting in terms of ranking. They might be losing the top 5 ranking. I really don't know. So I'm so excited right now to see what will happen in our leaderboards. But still, even at Rigid Esports, not really exerting a lot of effort, but oh my God, a lot of kills out there. So like you said, Bravo 6, cementing their ranking right now on the leaderboard. So let's see. Let's have the official announcement later on. We're gonna have a quick break after this one, Bravo 6, just to make sure. Oh, we already have it.
We already have it. Okay. All right. And the winner is none other than Rigid Esports TSG YBC with a total of 380 points. Dominant performance, 76 kills. We called it. Sabi nga ng mga millennial, called it, di ba? Blackfire, meanwhile, second place, 280 points. Number 3 naman ang Leap Unbound with 270 points. Number 4 ang Leap Main with 240 points. Number 5, APOC of Blaze RX with 215 points. Congratulations to all the teams, ha? Na sumamat lumaban dito. Congrats sa inyong lahat. But it's the winningest team in the league who also takes away the wins, no? Talagang pinakita nila yung kanilang lakas, yung kanilang giting, yung kanilang tapang. Yun at yun ang masasabi ko. Clark, your thoughts?
This is the one that I'm talking about earlier. Like I saw that Leap and Bound not able to get a kill, but it's the same thing with Blackfire, so that's the reason why they maintain their ranking. The only changes that we have would be Leap Main joining the top 4 ranking with 240 total points. So looking at it, it's the Leap Main team. It's kind of like still finding a groove from the first 2 previous round, and after round 3, that's the time that they got some synergy with 15 and 2 kills. So looking at it, it's the Leap Main team. It's kind of like still finding a groove from the first 2 previous round, and after round 3, that's the time that they got some synergy with 15 and 2 kills. So looking at it, it's the Leap Main team. It's kind of like still finding a groove from the first 2 previous round, and after round 3, that's the time that they got some synergy with 15 and 2 kills. So looking at it, it's the Leap Main team. It's kind of like still finding a groove from the first 2 previous round, and after round 3, that's the time that they got some synergy with 15 and 2 kills. So looking at it, it's the Leap Main team. It's kind of like still finding a groove from the first 2 previous round, and after round 3, that's the time that they got some synergy with 15 and 2 kills. So looking at it, it's the Leap Main team. It's kind of like still finding a groove from the first 2 previous round, and after round 3, that's the time that they got goes low on round 4 and still doing their best to rack up a lot of kills on the final round to where it gets them to rank 4 with 240 in total points. That's crazy. But still, at the end of the battle, as you can see right here, congratulations to Rigid Esports being the crown champion for 100,000 prize pool that we have for Legends Collide, creating some history, being the legend in BR community. That's your 380 total points. Congratulations. And because of that one, with that being said, we're going to have an interview for the champion. We're going to go now and check and change our slot on Discord. Joining the champion of Legends Collide, no other than Rigid Esports Live Bias Satellite. Walang kabayas-bayas.
Wala talaga.
Esports.
Walang kabayas-bayas.
Yeah, we're just waiting right now for all of the players to join in into the Discord so that we can start the interview.
Mm-hmm.
We have Slash, we have Sekro, we have Virus.
Kumakain na po si Ste.
Kumakain na daw si Stella. Kumakain na, gutom na. Diba? Ako rin gutom na. Kaya pa ano na natin to. Siguro guys, unang-una sa lahat, congratulations ano. Such a hard-fought win. Ano ba yung sikreto, no? Curious lang ako. Anyone can answer, ha? Saan ba, ano ba yung pinaka masabi nyong reasons why you still remain on top after all these months, these years, no? Na lumalaban kayo sa competitive BR. Ano yung pinaka, I don't wanna say secret, but parang, ano yung pinaka key to victory? Pinaka nagbibigay sa inyo ng confidence when you go out?
Tiwala lang po sa kakampi, Bravo 6. Lang po talaga.
Oh, well, si Sekre naman matagal ko nang nakikita yan Nagsisimula pa lang ako sa pagkakas ng BR
Bata ka pa lang, no, Brad?
Bata pa lang ako, may Sekre na, may Slash na. Lalo yung Virus, pre. Yun talaga matindi yun. Bata pa lang ako, Virus na siya.
Sinusundan ko na yan, no?
Oo, idol ko yan Kaya matindi-tindi yung respeto ko dyan. Siguro guys, ano yung feeling, no, na kahit paano mayroon pa rin mga ganitong tournaments na pinapakita for the BR scene. How do you guys feel about that?
Slash, gusto nyo ba sumagot, Slash? Bruce.
Busy siguro. Sige, ikaw na lang, brother. Take it away.
Ako na naman. Wala kasi si Ste So, syempre, pa din. Sarap pa rin sa feeling na nagkakaroon ng gantong tour na bibigyan pa rin ng chance yung CODM scene na magkaroon ng malalaking tournaments na malalaruan ng mga player. Kasi nung mga nakaraan, actually last year na nagkakatamaran na talaga kami. Then, yun, hanggang bumalik yung pataas na prize pool. Nag-grind talaga kami, magkakakampi, ganun.
During those times na wala masyadong tournaments, ano yung na-feel nyo? Ano yung, sabi mo, nagkakatamara na? What made you decide to go back? Aside from the money, of course. Because pera, maiipon natin yan Pero yung, what made you decide to really go back?
Actually, kasi ako, wala akong ibang games na nagustuhan. Then, CODM talaga yung pinakagusto ko. Kaya ako talaga, super into CODM ko, pati sila Slash. Then, si Ste. Wala talaga kami iba nilalaro kundi CODM lang. Ayun lang talaga yung namin. Kaya nagstay kami.
Clark, you got any questions, brother?
Totoo kasi, kasi caster ako ng ng bakbakan, scrimmage, sa mini tournament. Lagi ko na nababasang comment, parang nagiging masaya yung mga followers ng ibang teams kapag hindi nakikita ang pangalan ng Rigid Esports being crowned as champion. Siguro nga, just because, tinatamad sila, but sabi nga ni Sekre, bumalik yung sigla nila nung nakita nila yung prize pool, kaya sila nag-grind ulit. And since ito lang nilalaro nila, and they're really one of the best teams out there in their community, and they perform and prove another phenomenal performances once again for the 100,000 prize pool, creating another history and being one of the legends in BR community playing Call of Duty Mobile. So that's going to be a lot from the Rigid Esports. And on the side of Sekre, dumarating talaga yan eh. Lalo na kung araw-araw mo nilalaro and you're grinding a lot of hours just to be the best player, right? In playing Call of Duty Mobile. So it's going to be really a lot to take, but still at the end of the day, we're still seeing the legendary performances from any other teams. And it's just so happened tonight, we saw how great the battle is. We saw the greatness of Rigid Esports.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Siguro one last na lang. Rigid, sa mga nanonood sa atin, Sekre, any message you want to tell the fans or any thing you want to tell them or to, just to encourage them na sundan pa kayo sa mga future tournaments niyo? Go ahead.
Gusto daw po magsalita ni Stellar. Ikaw.
Sige, saka mga gusto niyo ibatiin or i-shoutout, go lang.
Ano ulit yung tanong?
Hindi, meron ba kayong gustong sabihin sa mga fans, no? Sa mga fans, sa mga sumusunod sa inyo, mga nanonood sa inyo, di ba?
Doon sa mga fans namin, maraming salamat talaga sa pagsuporta. Kahit papaano, pawala-wala kami sa kapag nadidikyo ganyan, nandiyan pa rin kayo kahit hindi kayo tumataligot sa amin kapag may nangyayari masama sa team. Tapos, yun. May sabihin din daw si Virus.
Oo nga, Virus, magsalita ka naman.
Ay, thank you nga pala sa kay Boss G, kay Mami Cheng, kay Mama Mary, kay Otits, kay Ate Rica, sa mga sponsor. Thank you. Sa mga nag-sponsor ng tour na, thank you. Lalo na sa mga shoutcaster. Thank you so much, guys. Lalo na yung yung nagpabida. Nice G sa inyo.
Sino yan?
Tapos may sasabihin daw si Slash.
Sige.
Ikaw po.
Kami muna ang bida.
Go lang, kapatid.
Slash, ano daw yung mo?
Ano yan, Slash?
Kami muna ang bida.
Yun. Walang titibag, ha? Dire-diretso na to, ha?
Shoutout din po pala kay Direct Monking. Nice one.
Super Clark. Yo, yes, yo.
Kay Brabus. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga founder ng bakbakan na ginawa yung tour na to. Thank you.
Isang karangalan, ha? 40,000. So, ang tanong ng bayan, saan nyo gagastusin yung 40,000?
Sa akin.
Mami Cheng. Halak ka!
Patay. Alam na this.
Ay, shoutout din po pala sa TSG Global na nag-ampon ulit sa amin. Thank you.
Ay, oo.
Sa lahat ng sponsor. Thank you so much.
Oo, siguro, na rin, sabihin ko na, grabe, habang nandito yung mga kampiyon natin, sabihin ko na siguro, bagamat I really had fun over the last, 5 years of my life doing this thing on and off, this will be my last broadcast for now. So, gusto ko lang gamitin yung pagkakataon na to na magpasalamat sa mga players like Rigid, yung mga champions natin ngayon, sa lahat ng mga teams from past and present, especially sa BR na talagang nagbigay sa akin ng pagmamahal, ng suporta over the last few years. Nito mga nakaraang taon, medyo nawala-wala tayo sa scene because we wanted to focus a lot on our personal life. And dumarating yung panahon na napapaisip tayo, ano ba yung mga future natin na gagawin. And ngayon po na ako po'y bumalik sa industriyang pinakamamahal ko talaga, which is sa field po ng pagbabalita, yun po ay pagfo-focusan natin, I want to devote my time, my effort, and my resources, to bringing the stories of the Filipino people. And with that, after ng election, I will transition to full-time esports journalism. So Rigid, ito na. On air ko sasabihin, gusto ko sana kayo ma-invite sa show ko. One of these days, mag-usap tayo. Pag-usapan natin yung scene ng BR on national television, hindi na lang sa mga stream, So, abangan nyo po. Plug ko na rin dito. Total, nandito na. Gagamitin ko ito pagkakataon na to. I-plug ko nga lang pala yung The GG Report with Paolo Barcelon. Abangan nyo po yan this coming the next few months sa Billionario News Channel. Mapanood nyo po kami sa Free TV Channel 31, Signal TV Channel 24, Converge Channel 74, at sa ating Facebook and YouTube, no? Sky Cable Channel 33. So abangan niyo po yung one of the episodes will talk to Rigid Esports. Pag-usapan natin yung journey nila sa BR scene. Pero
Nice.
gusto ko lamang gamitin itong pagkakataon to say na this is my last broadcast as a shoutcaster for Call of Duty Mobile. Gusto ko lang magpasalamat sa lahat again ng mga teams na mga sa Bakbakan Management specifically to Mami Chen, to 30K, to Jams, to Piper, sa lahat ng mga admin, sa lahat ng mga support staff, no, sa mga league operations na tumulong sa ligang to. This is not an easy decision for me to do. Mahal na mahal ko whenever I had the opportunity. Kung share ko lang sa inyo, Rigid, grabe yung bahang inabot ko para lang umabot sa maikas kayo. Umuulan, bumabagyo, basang-basa na ako at lahat, pero tinutuloy ko pa rin laban kasi sabi ko minsan lang to magkaroon ng pagkakataon na malibre ka eh. Sa ngalan po ng ating mga kampiyon, Rigid Esports, once again, congratulations sa inyo sa Mission Control, Tour na Bus Productions, of course, GTX Entertainment, Bakbakan Management, at sa lahat po ng mga bubo ng ating GTX Legends Collide Tournament. Ako po si Paolo Barcelon. You guys know me as Bravo 6 kasama Super Clark. Until next time, maraming salamat at maksong gabi, Pilipinas.